Hey, good evening, everyone. Welcome to Pauls Valley, Oklahoma. The Lindsay Leopards and Leopardettes are on the road to take on the Panthers and Lady Panthers here in the first week of the, actually, I guess to be week 2 of the high school basketball season. Greg Peary here alongside my broadcast partner, Andrew Lyon, and J.D. Scruggs over on the live stream, Kevin Scruggs on the camera. We've got Jason Wallenberg back at our studios in beautiful downtown Lindsay. And, Andrew, what we're finding out right off the bat is something about our equipment, our broadcast, and Pauls Valley do not get along.
It is quite a thing that's developed over the few years we've been doing this. It's something every time. Even this year, our football live stream was just awful due to Wi-Fi issues. So far, the great news is the Wi-Fi is fantastic.
We just can't get the computer to run.
Everything else is messing up. So, yeah, hopefully we'll be able to string together a good stream here tonight and keep it going.
Just so, again, by way of disclaimer, just before we got ready to go on the air, our laptop went berserk, and it literally corrupted all of our commercials, our setup that we had. I mean, we were basically running off of a very basic setup just to get the stream on the air. So for our sponsors, our apologies. We may have your commercials by the end of the game. We may not. Yep. We might not have the ones you gave us this year. It may be last year's.
We may be plugging in some old stuff just to get going.
Again, we want to make sure you understand we appreciate everybody being alongside as sponsors that's with us here. But, again, we're kind of short on time here because of the issues we've had getting going. So let's talk a little bit, first of all, Andrew, about the Leopards and Leopardettes came out in their home opener, season opener, a week ago tonight. And the girls came away on the short end of a 57-23 score, and it was not a good outing for the Leopardettes. Didn't shoot particularly well, but the turnovers absolutely destroyed them. And I know that Coach Russell, Coach Dodd have probably worked really hard this week on cutting that down. But I had us unofficially with 43 turnovers in that ball game. I mean, that's about 8 games worth of turnovers in one game. Let's hope we got all of that out of our system.
I hope so. I mean, we were playing a tough opponent. Chickasha, from everything I saw, looks to be like a very tough basketball team. So we knew it was going to be a test coming out the gate. And you're right. We struggled. There's no two ways about it. We struggled getting the ball across half court at times. They came out with tremendous pressure to start the game. Maybe a bit of a shock to our girls, and it took a little while to adjust as the game went on. We got a little bit better, started figuring it out. Gracie Bray comes in, hits a few good shots, injects a little bit of life into the team. That being said, I thought we played pretty good defense against the girls. You forgive me for struggling to remember the big girl's name in the middle for Chickasha.
Ashlyn Smith.
Ashlyn Smith, I really thought she was going to have a game as big as she is, and another year better. She was pretty solid last year. I figured she'd kind of be the star of the game. For Chickasha, she wasn't. We had her shut down really well. So good, solid defense from the Leopards. If we can just hang on to the ball a little bit better, take care of the thing, and we need to get another 1 or 2 shooters going. I think I saw some good things to build on for sure.
Oh, agreed.
But definitely a tough start last week.
Well, and you mentioned Gracie Bray had 4 threes, had 12 points to lead the way for the Leopardettes. She was the only player in double figures. But those 4 threes, had 2 in the first half, 2 in that fourth quarter. But we know she can shoot. She's a great defender. We expect to see, and did all of that coming off the bench, by the way.
Yep.
So, I think, again, the Leopardettes found some things they can work on, things they can build on, and they're going to come in and take on a Pauls Valley team that's 2-0 on the season. They defeated Bridge Creek by 5 in their season opener, and then on Friday night played Plainview, won that game by 5, 39-34. But they lost 3 of their starters from last year. We'll all remember Isabella Gutierrez, Hannah Raper, Addie Green. Right. But they bring back Maddie Fishback. They bring back Kate Taylor. And those 2 girls are still they're their go-to girls at this time. In fact, when you look at their game against Bridge Creek, Kate Taylor had 21 points in that ball game, and Maddie Fishback had 12.
Wow.
So that's 33 of their 52 points came from those two players. So they still are. The other thing that I think we really need to point out here is first-year head coach here at Pauls Valley, brand-new girls coach, Kayla Denton. Kayla Denton came from Idabel, spent the last 5 seasons at Idabel. The last 3 seasons, Idabel defeated the Lady Warriors of Washington for the state championship 3 years ago. 2 years ago, they were state quarterfinalists at Idabel. Last year, they were state runners-up in Idabel.
Wow.
So you've got a coach that's been 10 years in coaching, spent the last 5 in Idabel, and the last 3 was in the state tournament. Now she's in Pauls Valley. So they've got a great coach here in Pauls Valley. You bring back a couple of starters from last year. And so this is going to be a Pauls Valley team that, again, the Leopardettes are going to have to continue with out of Class 4A, obviously. But just like Chickasha was, you're upper class. But I think the Leopardettes, again, are going to figure some things out, and they'll improve every game.
Sure. Well, and I saw a little tenacity in them, a little fight in them. They got down early. I mean, way down, and those are situations where, man, it's really hard to just keep fighting. And the girls kept scrapping. They kept nipping away a little bit at that lead and, went on a little bit of a spurt there toward the end, a little bit too little too late. But I like the way that they kept on trudging along, even though they're in a game that they're clearly not going to win. And that's good stuff right there. I mean, when you see a team lay over when they know they're beat, it's hard to have a lot of hope for them. But you see a team here that has a little fight in them, keeps trying to improve throughout the game goes on, then I have hope for that team. And so I think these girls are looking up. We've got some talent here. I know we've got some shooters that just weren't hitting the other night. Mentioned some the other night. I know, Abby Dotson, she came in and played some solid minutes last year, scored some good buckets. We know that we've got Bradley Russell. She came in. She's been playing excellent defense. She can also shoot. I know Addie Dodson can shoot. Kylie Byram we've seen shoot. So if we can get a few of those girls warmed up, it's a little bit different outcome. If we can get them to open up early and not get down so far, then we're in the game, and I think it changes the whole thing.
Yeah, I think the matchup tonight's going to be, can you shut down Kate Taylor? Yep. And can Maddie Fishback, can Lopez keep her shut down in the lane? And I think you take those two and can keep the turnovers down. The Leopardettes have got just as good a shot as anybody.
Yeah, I would agree. Maddie Fishback, as I recall her from last year, solid athlete. She's definitely going to be one that Alondra and Addie Dodson both probably, I assume they're going to be switching off tonight at the post, and so they're going to have to play some solid defense to keep those points down.
Well, quickly talk a little bit about the boys matchup that'll be coming up. We'll talk more about it. But Pauls Valley boys comes in 1-1 on the season. Lost to Bridge Creek by 24 on their season opener, and then had a 9-point win over Plainview. They graduate 6 seniors from last year's team. All 5 of their starters are gone. Maddox Prince, Jorge Favela, Zach Williams, Tanner Perry, Jacob Medina. I mean, I feel like I called those guys names for 6 years in a row.
And I think we've made mention of that for the last 6 years in a row. I mentioned in our conversation a week or so ago that just seems like a whole new era here in Pauls Valley.
Yeah,
don't even know these folks.
Well, we again, because of our we're going to do a prayer here, and then we'll do our national anthem. So we'll come back right after this timeout here on KBLP Live.
American Exchange Bank, right here in Lindsay, is a locally owned and operated community bank that believes in just that, you, a community of fellow Leopards. We love our customers. We feel very grateful for each one. So if you are looking for a safe place to put your money, need help achieving that next dream project, or are simply looking for a different banking experience, give us a call at 405-756-3101. We look forward to serving you each day. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
For all your construction needs, give Brad Taylor a call with B&S Construction at 1-405-428-0039. B&S Construction specializes in concrete pads, sidewalks, and metal buildings of all sizes. Call Brad today for a free estimate. The crew at B&S Construction would like to wish the Leopards a safe and successful season. Go Lindsay!
BC Factoring and Finance is a local, family-owned finance company. We assist small businesses with flexible and creative financing solutions to meet their cash flow needs. Call us to discuss ways we can help free up your time to focus on building your business. Visit us online at bcfactoring.com or give us a call at 405-259-2104. Go, Lindsay!
Sorry, we got kind of rushed there. We'll talk a little more about the boys matchup coming up again for the Leopards and Leopardettes here in Pauls Valley. Let's get to your starting lineups for Lindsay and Pauls Valley here. And we'll start with the Leopardettes since they are the visiting team. Be introduced first. They'll start number 4, the 5'1" junior Gracie Bray. At forward will be number 20, Kylie Byron, the 5'5" junior. Also at forward, number 21, Briley Russell, 5'5" sophomore. At guard, number 25 is Marisol Hernandez. He is a 5'1" junior. And then we will round out the starting 5 as soon as I get my flashlight turned on my phone.
44, Addie Dodson.
Dodson, the 5'9" junior. Head coach for the Leopardettes, Jacob Russell. He is assisted by Johnny Dodd. The Leopardettes are 0-1 on the season coming into tonight's matchup. The Lady Panthers, as we mentioned, 2-0 coming in. And head coach Kayla Denton in her first season here at Pauls Valley, as we have that's a pretty cool graphic display they got going on the floor out here for their.
Yeah, it looks like we can't see that on the stream. Yeah. A little bit too dark. Pretty neat. Yeah, pretty neat deal.
So they're actually some graphics and put their videos of their players out there on the floor. And so y'all can't see that on the live stream. I hate that you're missing out on that, but it's a pretty cool setup here in Pauls Valley. I mentioned Kayla Denton, her first season here in Pauls Valley, spent 5 years in Idabel, was at Stillwell before that. But Kayla Denton is assisted by J.C. Germany and Josh Boyington.
Yeah, quite a resume for Coach Denton coming into Pauls Valley. And there's certainly normally no shortage of talent here in Pauls Valley to draw from. So I'm sure they're quite excited to have such a successful coach up here and get this program started off right this season.
So let's get the starters for the Panthers, and they will start number 11, Rachel Hamilton. She is a 5'7" junior. Number 5 is Mallory Carter. She is also a 5'7" junior. Number 14 is Kate Taylor. She's a 5'7" junior. Number 21, Kylene Denton. She is a 5'6" senior. And number 25 is Maddie Fishback, a 5'11" senior. The head coach again, Kayla Denton, assisted by J.C. Germany, Josh Boyington, 2-0. The Lady Panthers coming into tonight. Greg Peary here alongside Andrew Lyon, J.D. Scruggs, Kevin Scruggs. Jeter's running around here somewhere.
I haven't seen hide nor hair of that young man.
Yeah. Even his dad says he doesn't know where he is. That could be concerning. But, again, Jason Wallenberg back at our studios. Glenn Shoemake still fighting some health issues. We'll still ask for your prayers for Glenn. He is struggling mightily.
Yeah, had a tough go.
Paige Sutherland as well. Cece Lyon, all those that work in behind the scenes helping us out. Fishback and Kylie Byram are set to tip this one to get this one underway here in Pauls Valley. And control nearly gotten back by Russell, but it'll stay with the Lady Panthers. Right wing is Carter. Skip it back around to the left side. Hamilton dribbles up top, hands it back off to Denton. She'll work to the left wing, steps just inside the three-point line, knocks it down. Kyleen Denton puts the Lady Panthers up 2-0 here early. Hernandez sends it right wing over to Byram. Into the right corner. Dodson back to Byram, up top to Hernandez. On the dribble, comes back over, intended for Gracie Bray, but the bounce pass landed right at Bray's feet, and it travels out of bounds for turnover number 1. Let's hope that's not a sign.
Yep, I was thinking the same thing. The first turnover here early on a bad pass. We need to clean that up quick.
Denton drives to the lane, hands it back off to Carter. She'll drive in, puts it up, partially blocked, and then knocked out of bounds. Last touched in there by Maddie Fishback. It will be Leopardette basketball, and here's the full court pressure. The 2-2-1 zone. The Leopardettes break it easily.
Not too tough pressure, was
Byram. Spin move, got to up to Bray on the top of the key. Hernandez gets it back between the circles.
See if we can work that ball inside. There we go.
Backdoor cut. Russell had the right idea. Hernandez just did not give her the good pass. And the turnover led to a foul as Byram, I think picked that up. That's her first.
Yep.
First team foul here in the quarter.
Yeah, they were patient right there. Found a good cut. It was a good look, just not a real good pass. Hopefully we can get that figured out.
Denton works around the screen from Fishback, sends it left side, now back out. Carter for 3. It's nothing but net. Mallory Carter drains the 3 to make it 5-0 Lady Panthers. Again, Hernandez gets around Denton easily, gets it across to Byron. The backdoor cut for Dodson. Again, right idea, bad execution for turnover number 3.
Yeah, we need to answer here pretty quick.
We've had 3 offensive possessions, 3 turnovers. Denton again will bring it up. Fishback now steps out behind the three-point line. Dodson dares her to shoot, and it's short. Russell comes away with the miss. Byram across the timeline, stops on the right wing, needs some help. Finally gets it away to Hernandez between the circles, drives to the elbow, and then traveled with it. So now 4 offensive possessions and 4 turnovers. Things not going the way the Leopardettes.
No, sir. No, sir. We're getting it down the court. At least we're getting them pass the ball around a little bit. So that's a step in the right direction.
Hamilton hands it off to Denton, goes to the high post to Fishback, the give and go to get it out into the corner for Carter. Drives the baseline across, heading to the left corner for Hamilton. Her 3 is up and good. Timeout, Coach Russell, as Pauls Valley's gone on an 8-0 run to start the ball game here. We'll take a timeout with them. 5:40 left in the first. It's a 30-second timeout, and we're back after this. Leopardette basketball presented by the American Exchange Bank on KBLP Live.
Craving a taste of authentic Mexico right here in town? Head over to Casa 13. Order to go and settle in for all your Leopard action at home. Now serving breakfast Saturdays and Sundays. Come see us at 110 Southeast 4th Street. Go Leopards! The City of Lindsay is a proud sponsor of LHS Athletics and Academics and wishes all Leopards and Leopardettes a healthy, happy, successful season.
Leopardettes trail 8-0 here early. Couple of three-point baskets from Mallory Carter and Rachel Hamilton, and the Leopardettes in a hole facing this full court press. Russell gets it across the timeline to Bray. Bray works on Carter on that right wing. Back between the circles to Russell. Hernandez left wing. Hamilton on the defense. Comes back up top to Dodson. Backdoor cut. Waited too long to give it to her.
Just a little late. Once again, good look. Good cut. Just a little hesitation there. Allowed the defense to catch up and get a hand on that.
Dodson on the baseline to trigger for the Leopardettes. Still looking. Has Bray out in the corner left side. Goes back inside. Byram up top, Hernandez. And there is turnover number 5. Here come the Lady Panthers. Denton gets to the right elbow. Nobody picks her up, so she just knocks it down. 10-0 run to start the game for the Lady Panthers. Bray on the handle. Russell Byram at the middle of the floor. Again, takes it all the way down. Dodson in the right corner. Back to Russell on the wing. Picked up by Denton. Russell on the handle. Again, the backdoor cut. And the shot blocked from Hernandez by Fishback. And there's another three.
My goodness. That's 3 Pauls Valley players with a 3 so far.
13-0. Lady Panthers with the lead. Russell on the left wing. 4:15 left to go here in the first quarter. Dodson fires a 3. That one skips off no good, and it'll careen out of bounds.
Pauls Valley girls coming out hot. Once again, 3 Lady Panthers with 3-pointers to start this game. We've only taken 2 shots thus far.
Out into the right corner, Denton looking inside at Fishback. Dodson pushes her off the low post. High arcing jumper from the elbow will not go. Fishback is right there for the and one. Nobody blocked her out after she caught that basket, caught it under the basket, and was able to go back up, put it in, and then drew the contact. That puts the Lady Panthers with a 15-0 lead. And Fishback at the free throw line for the 3-point chance. Number 45, Alondra Lopez, the 5'9" senior, checks in for the Leopardettes. Along with Abby
Dodson,
number 5, Abriel Dodson. So we go from Addie to Abby. Abby with the basketball now. Pushes across the timeline. Picked up by Denton. Takes it all the way to the rack. Runner blocked out of bounds by Denton. It'll stay with the Leopardettes. Dodson will step out to bring it in. Abby calls for it. And still looking. Finally gets it into Lopez. Turns on Fishback. Gets it into the lane. Goes left. Comes back to her right. Goes with the step through, and it's blocked by Fishback. But Lopez got it back. And then we'll get a reach-in foul called as Abby Dodson had the basketball. And the foul will be called on Pauls Valley. Number 21, Colleen Denton picks up the first foul on Pauls Valley here in the first quarter. That'll get number 4, Maddie Williams, into the game for the Lady Panthers. 5'6" junior replaces Rachel Hamilton. Dodson again to trigger. Looks at Russell in the corner. Finally gets it into Lopez. Lopez back up top. That is number 10, J.C. Anderson, checked in. I didn't see that, and that was off the side of the backboard, but takes down her own miss. And then threw it away, and a reach-in foul called on Kylie Byram. That'll be her second. Second team foul off of turnover number 6 against the Leopardettes.
Pauls Valley playing good defense down low. Alondra not able to. We've had a couple of shots from the post, just not able to get it up. Blocked both times.
Denton hesitated, sends it out. Fishback 3 is up and good.
Wow. These Lady Panthers can shoot, Greg.
Yep. That's 4 different Lady Panthers with a 3. The Leopardettes turn it over again in the backcourt. And this time the layup will not go. Great hustle for the rebound. That's number 33, Paisley Kleinsasser, who got that one. And then tried to dump it down underneath to Anderson, and it goes off of her hands out of bounds. Number 2, Gracie Manning checks in for the Lady Panthers, and we're going to have a timeout called by the Leopardettes. It's a full timeout, so we'll take a 60-second one here. It is 18-0 Pauls Valley, 2:35 left to go in the first quarter. When we come back after this, Leopardette basketball is presented by the American Exchange Bank on KBLP Live.
Limits Insurance provides insurance coverage to best suit your needs. We offer auto, home, farm, life, and business policies. Come by 109 West Chickasaw or call 405-756-2253. Clements Insurance is carrying on the tradition to satisfy you. So come see me, Keith, or Beth. Go Lindsay.
Incorporated is a proud supporter of the Lindsay community. We hope you'll keep us in mind for all your oilfield electrical needs. You can give us a call at 405-756-4773.
It has been all Lady Panthers here to start this one. It is 18-0 Pauls Valley. They'll have the basketball coming out of the timeout. The Leopardettes, 8 turnovers already here in the ball game, and no points yet as Denton will bring it up for the Lady Panthers. Sends it over the left side to Williams. Back to Denton, back over on the left wing to Manning. They play catch across the top of this 2-3 zone that the Leopardettes are playing now. Good hustle there. There's a long three off the left side. It's no good from Kate Taylor. Leopardettes out on the break as Abby Dodson then gets cut off. Sent it across. Anderson into the lane. Can't get it to go, but we're going to call a jump ball.
Man.
But the Leopardettes have the possession arrow.
Tough break. Had a golden opportunity off a fast break right there, and defense just able to get down there so quick and get it stopped.
Abby Dodson to trigger on the baseline. Looking for Lopez. Can't get it to her. Now will get it to her in the lane, and they'll turn it over again. That is number 9. And here comes Manning the other way. Takes it right at Russell. Did a great job of stopping that without fouling, and a loose ball comes down in the hands of Kleinsasser. Gets it out to Russell. Transition. Got it to Anderson underneath. And Anderson finally got one in transition. The Leopardettes got rid of that goose egg. 18-2. Maddie Williams on the left wing. Fishback in the corner. Back to Williams. Up top, Denton. Looks at Manning at the high post. Sends it right side to Taylor instead. They'll work it all the way back to Fishback. Left corner three on the way, and it's good. Maddie Fishback's got 8 of the 21 points that belong to Pauls Valley. It's 21-2 with 1:15 left here in the first. The full court pressure continues from the Lady Panthers. Nearly got another turnover there, but Russell's going to take it one-on-one and dribble it off of her foot out of bounds for turnover number 10. Number 30 is Jessica Caldwell, who checks in for the Lady Panthers. Fishback will check out. Carter returns. Denton will get a breather for Pauls Valley. And Carter will bring it. Nope, that is actually Hamilton that's back in the ball game. Brings it up, sends it right wing over to Caldwell. Back over to Manning. Excuse me, that is Williams. Now there is Taylor, right wing. Cannot get that three to go. Lopez tracks down the long rebound. Kleinsasser sends it right side. Russell. Spin move, got to the elbow, dumps it out to Anderson for three. It's an air ball. Backside rebound for Taylor. Here comes Taylor. Kleinsasser stops the drive, but forces a tough shot. Will not drop. Rebound pulled down by Russell. And tried to get out in transition, and they'll turn it over again. Taylor drives to the free throw line. Jumper up and good. Taylor's first 2-point basket. Makes it 23-2. 8 seconds left here in the quarter. Anderson back to Russell. Got to get across the timeline. She does. Takes it right down Main Street. Stolen away by Caldwell, but the buzzer will stop anything at the other end. And the first quarter will mercifully come to an end for the Leopardettes, who need a chance to regroup. 23-2, Pauls Valley here at the end of one. We'll take a timeout, come back with the second quarter after this. Leopardette basketball is presented by the American Exchange Bank on KBLP Live.
Hey friends, Danny Daniels here. I wanted to take a moment and let you know about a very helpful service that I provide for you and your family in our community. I own and operate Danny Daniels Pest Services, and I would like to ask you to call me the next time you have a need or desire for effective, safe, and affordable pest services. If you have spiders, roaches, ants, fleas, ticks, scorpions, crickets, whatever, I can help. Give me a call at 405-428-3833. That's 405-428-3833. I'd be glad to help.
Capturing all your special moments is such a blessing to me, from running down the ball field to walking down the aisle. Call or text Photography Blessings by Lacey for all your photography needs. 405-428-0305. Go Leopards and Leopardettes.
So Coach Denton from Pauls Valley puts her starters back on the floor. Leopardettes have Hernandez, Bray, Kleinsasser, Byram, and Anderson on the floor. And something happening at the scorers table here. Not sure if we're questioning something or what. I guess we've got the answers. We'll get back to business. Hamilton gets it into Denton. Taylor left wing into the corner for Fishback left side. Dribbles it back out. Hamilton works it back around to Carter on the right wing. She'll dribble back up top and get it to Taylor. Quickly into the left corner. Hamilton drives between a double team and traveled with it. First turnover of the game against the Lady Panthers.
No kidding. Wow.
Unofficially, of course.
Well, they have taken care of the ball. Mostly they've shot it into the bottom of the hoop.
Exactly. Anderson has it left wing. Comes back up top. Bray wide open for three off the glass.
Oh.
Can't get it to drop. Rebound pulled down by Hamilton. Gives it up.
I like the 3-2 zone look here.
I do too. Left corner three goes in for Kate Taylor, though.
Yeah, I was going to say that it has forced them really to take a lot of three-point shots. The problem is they make them.
Byram on the handle, gives it up to Hernandez, gets across the timeline with Denton in the defense, takes her all the way to the free throw line. Anderson's open in the corner, three on the way, he's off the side of the rim, and it was tipped. I would agree with that call.
Like Carter got a piece of that one.
Yep.
Yeah, they got the right call.
So it was tipped on the, or partially blocked, made it bounce off the backboard out of bounds. Leopardettes get to keep it as Hernandez on the baseline to trigger. Kleinsasser breaks that right wing, gets a screen from Byram. We've got Bray cutting in the lane, and the pass too tall for Gracie Bray. It'll go out of bounds.
That's tough. Man, we got to make better passes.
So many plays that we've seen here in this first half already from the Leopardettes that had wide open girls, some great cuts, great moves, but just can't get the pass to them where they can do something with it. Up top, Carter works it right wing. Hamilton drives the baseline, shifts it inside for Fishback, who can't get it to go, but nobody could corral the rebound until Rachel Hamilton did, and she put it up and in. 28-2.
Got to get those boards.
Kleinsasser, left corner for Anderson. Back out to the left wing for Hernandez. Bray running inside. I'm not sure she needs to be the 5 in there. But
I was thinking the same. I wasn't going to say it.
Hernandez had Rachel Hamilton hanging on her, and Rachel gets whistled for her first personal. First team foul here in the second quarter. Hernandez to inbound on the baseline. Backside, Kleinsasser turns against Taylor, lift it short, but rebound comes down to Hernandez. Gets to the right elbow. That shot's off the mark, and Rachel Hamilton will pull that one down. In the right corner, Carter drives the baseline. The reverse layup up and good for Mallory Carter. 30-2 Lady Panthers, 5:40 left to go in the first half. Pass intended for Kleinsasser was tipped out of bounds as Addie Dodson returns for the Leopardettes. Anderson will have a seat. Russell also returns for Lindsay. Kleinsasser will check out. Hernandez under her own basket. Russell in the lane. Pass knocked away and stolen by Kate Taylor. Fishback, top of the key, back to Taylor, right wing three on the way. It's an air ball, but the backside rebound from Hamilton. And then Bray steals the pass away from Taylor. Catches up at the other end, takes it at Denton, and got it to go. 30-4 now. Pauls Valley with the lead, 5:10 left in the half. Inside, Fishback, double team, sends it back out to Carter in the corner. Back up to Denton.
Get over there.
Taylor down the baseline. Baseline short corner jumper is up and good for Kate Taylor, and she's in double figures with 10. 32-4. Lady Panthers by 28. Left corner, Hernandez. Nobody picks her up. Fires a three, and it's an air ball, and it'll go out of bounds. Williams returns. Along with number 22, that is Marissa Cooper for the Lady Panthers. Hamilton on the handle, top of the key, picked up by Bray. Sends it over to Williams on the left wing. Williams comes back to Hamilton, picked up by Bray. Drives her in the lane. The backdoor cut from Cooper, and the pass off the mark. The Leopardettes get turnover number 3 against the Lady Panthers. Here comes Russell the other way. Flips it to Bray, top of the key. Hernandez left wing, waits for the cutters. In the lane, Byram, back out to Dodson. Left corner three on the way, and it's good. Addie Dodson knocks her down. 32-7 now. Just under 4 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Skip it back over to Cooper right wing. She'll dribble to the top of the key, gets it up for Caldwell, and Caldwell traveled with it.
Timeout for the ref to tie his shoe.
I think he looked at Bradley Russell and says, look, I'm going to hand you the basketball, but don't throw it in yet. I got to tie my shoe. Hernandez will bring it up. Hamilton waits for her to cross the timeline. Pauls Valley's been man defense this whole first half. Left side, Byram. Splits a double team, lost the dribble in the lane. In transition, Hamilton gets it left wing. Sends it back out. Williams to Taylor, top of the key three. Rattles in for Kate Taylor. Timeout, Lindsay. 35-7. Pauls Valley with 3:21 left to go. We'll take a timeout with them. We'll come back to Pauls Valley after this. You're watching Leopardette basketball. It's presented by the American Exchange Bank here on KBLP Live.
Attention, Lindsay. Design It has a brand new home at 306 South Main, and we can't wait for you to see it. Step into our fresh new space and check out our latest spirit designs to cheer on your favorite local school teams. Whether you're looking for custom apparel, spirit gear, or unique designs that show your school pride, Design It has you covered. Come celebrate our new location today at 306 South Main Street in Lindsay. Because at Design It, school spirit starts here.
First Baptist Church of Elmore City is a place where faith, family, and community come together. Whether you're a lifelong believer or just beginning your walk with Christ, you'll find a loving church family here. From Sunday services to Wednesday night fellowship, youth and children's ministries, and local missions, there's a place for everyone at First Baptist Church, Elmore City. Come as you are, we're saving you a seat.
$35-7. It has been all Pauls Valley in this one. But the Leopardettes have the ball with 3:18 left to go here in the half. Russell with it, left wing, waits for the cutters, comes back to Bray, top of the keys. Sends it over right wing to Hernandez. Again, looks at the cutters. Now goes to dribble, gets it into the lane, goes to the left hand, and she'll get fouled by Jessie Caldwell.
Here we go.
Caldwell's first will be the second team foul, but more importantly, it's going to put Marisol Hernandez at the free throw line.
Yeah, good strong drive right there by Marisol. A little handsy on the shot and gets to go to the stripe for a couple.
First one on the way from Hernandez is good. 35-8. As Hernandez readies for the second one.
Got them both.
2 for 2 at the trip. At the line that time makes it 35-9. As Hamilton brings it up for Pauls Valley. Pounds straight away, gives it over left side for Denton. She looks to drive in, gets double teamed. Hamilton drives the baseline back to Denton right wing. turned down to 3 to drive it to the baseline and got cut off.
And
Williams then tried to force feed it over to Alexi Dismuke, number 3, who had checked in during that timeout and missed getting her in the game, as she let that one go out of bounds. That was turnover number 5 against Pauls Valley. Left elbow. Oh, nice
Good
move from Byram down the lane. She can't get the left-hand runner to go, but nice move at that left elbow.
Yeah, absolutely. Love to see that quick turn and try to drive that thing down to the bucket.
Foul called on number 4, Maddie Williams. That is her first, team's third here in this quarter. And at the free throw line, Kylie Byram knocks down the first of 2, her first point of the game. 35-10, the Leopardettes are on a 3-0 run here. Subs back in for Pauls Valley. Number 23, Paisley Godfrey in for the first time. Mallory Carter returns along with Maddie Fishback. And second free throw will not drop for Byram, and Carter will claim the rebound. Carter gets it, sends it right wing. Godfrey for 3, it's short, and rebound pulled down by the shortest girl on the floor, but we're going to get a foul called on the shortest girl on the floor going for that rebound. Gracie Bray picks it up, her first. It's just the team's first here in this quarter. The lob in the lane for Fishback was not good, and the Leopardettes get turnover number 6. Here comes Hernandez the other way, stopped on the drive by Hamilton, had to back it back out. Dodson gets it right wing. It's on the way from 3, but short. Rebound comes down to Godfrey. In transition, Carter sends it to Fishback, who puts it up with the left hand, can't get it to drop, and Byram pulls it down. Dodson went down hard right there. Hope she is okay. Hernandez in the right corner, works it back up to the top of the key. Bray gets it, left wing 3 from Bray, way off the mark. That one is pulled down by Hamilton. Drives in against a triple team, gets it back from Godfrey in the corner. Now she'll work it back up top to Williams as they reset. Williams goes away from the Fishback screen and then tried to send it over to the left corner to Godfrey, but it went out of bounds for turnover number 7 on the Lady Panthers. And subs in for the Leopardettes. Number 31 is Briley Ince. She'll check in for Addie Dodson. Abby Dodson back into the game. She has handled the basketball right now. Works to the right wing, comes back up to Ince at the elbow. Ince looks at Bray on the backdoor cut. She was there, didn't get it to her. And we're going to get a 5-second count on Briley Ince. That's turnover number 16.
Yeah, Briley waiting for cutters that I think would have been coming over the top. Nobody ever did. Held on to it too long.
Williams sends it into the right corner for Carter. Drives the baseline, sends it over to the left corner. Hamilton cut off on her drive. Carter gets it back on the wing and lets the 3 fly from there, and it's good. Second 3 of the night from Mallory Carter makes it 38-10. Lady Panthers on top. Ince wasn't ready for that pass. Lost it. Ince tries to shut down Fishback. The Fishback puts in a nice shot. She's now in double figures with 10. And it's 40-10. Lady Panthers, 20 seconds left to go here in the half. Bray has it top of the key, picked up by Carter. Picks up her dribble. Now needs some help. Tried to fist it down low. Nice pass. And a great finish from Briley Russell. That pass from Bray was perfect.
Yep, right on the money.
40-12 as we get down to 2, down to 1, and the runner at the buzzer for Rachel Hamilton will count to make it 42-12 Pauls Valley here at the break. So we will send it over to JD. We'll take a timeout. We'll figure out our officially unofficial stats and come back with more from Pauls Valley here at halftime right after this. This is Leopardette basketball presented by the American Exchange Bank on KBLP Live.
El Unico Taco Truck is ready to curb your hunger. The traveling taco truck has locations in Lindsay and Blanchard and is available for catering services. You can contact El Unico to book your next event at 405-760-0821. El Unico enjoys supporting all of our Leopards with their Taco Tuesdays. Reach out to El Unico for your next event.
For all your tax services, contact Grant and Katie Johnson, CPA. Grant and Katie are certified public accountants that provide full-service accounting, bookkeeping, payroll, and tax services. With 2 offices, one located at 600 Southeast 4th Street in Lindsay, Oklahoma, and another at 313 North Walnut in Pauls Valley, Grant and Katie are ready to meet your CPA needs. Give Grant or Katie a call at 405-238-2727 and set up your appointment today.
Get your game day, or any day, off to a great start with Hot Mess Coffee at 213 South Main in Lindsay. Hot Mess Coffee Co. offers coffees, lattes, teas, and other tasty beverages, plus great food, too. Good luck to the Lindsay Leopards from Hot Mess Coffee Co. and Java House Realty at 213 South Main in Lindsay.
Legacy Roofing is a family-owned and operated business that serves Lindsay, Oklahoma and surrounding areas. We specialize in getting your home back to its best, whether it be annual wear and tear or storm damage. We don't just fix roofs, we take care of your home. Legacy Roofing, family-owned, community-focused, and always here for you. Call us today for a free estimate at 405-756-8855 and let us protect your home with the care it deserves.
Hey Lindsay community, my name is Christian Torres and I am the minister for the Lindsay Church of Christ. We would like to invite you to come and worship with us on Sundays at 10:45 a.m. and Wednesdays at 7 p.m. We're located at 1205 West Cherokee Street. Here at the Lindsay Church of Christ, you will find the truth of God's Word spoken in love and a group of people who love God and one another. Do you have a Bible question? Well, we have a Bible answer. Come and worship with us and be edified at the Lindsay Church of Christ.
This is Dr. Matt Shelton with Lindsay Family Dentistry. I'm a 1997 graduate of Lindsay High School and have been practicing dentistry in Lindsay since 2006. We welcome you to come by our dental practice so we can help you and your family with all your dental needs. We offer dental services for everyone at every age, from braces to aligners to crowns, bridges, dentures, and implants. Give us a call today at 405-756-4093 or stop by at 102 Southwest 7th Street and let us give you the healthy, beautiful smile you've always dreamed of.
Hey Leopard fans, this is Nick Johnson from First Baptist Church Lindsay. At First Baptist Church, we are a family ministry and desire to faithfully proclaim the gospel in Lindsay and beyond. We would like to invite you to join us every Sunday for worship at 9 a.m. and Sunday school following at 10:15. Our Wednesday evening activities start with dinner at 5:50, and then we have Bible studies for children, youth, and adults starting at 6:30. First Baptist Church is proud to support the Lindsay Leopards, and we wish all of our student athletes a successful season. From all of us at First Baptist Church Lindsay, go Leopards!
Lindsay Municipal Hospital is dedicated to providing quality service to our local community, and we're wishing our Leopards and Leopardettes a healthy and successful basketball season. Go Leopards!
Are you struggling to find a health insurance plan that fits your needs as well as your budget? Let me, Matt Powers, a licensed insurance agent, help you navigate the insurance maze and find the best plan for you. Together, we'll search a variety of plans from nationally recognized carriers at no cost to you. We can talk over the phone or in person. Why stress or wonder if you're choosing the right plan when I can help you for free? Call today and let me help you.
If you have a hankering for the best barbecue in South Central Oklahoma, then get yourself down to the Meat Locker Barbecue in Lindsay. Every Monday, Thursday, and Friday, located just off of Highway 19 at 106 Northwest 4th. At the Meat Locker, we work hard to bring you the most consistent, delicious, slow-smoked barbecue around at a price that won't break the bank. And don't forget, we cater too, and we'd love to do the cooking for your next event. So come see us or give us a call, 405-428-1198, and visit our new website at meatlockerbbqok.com for the latest Meat Locker merchandise. We're proud to sponsor this broadcast of Lindsay Leopard Athletics and want to wish all the students, faculty, and staff a successful year.
Looking for your next adventure? Head to Morris Motorsports in Chickasha. We carry top brands like Polaris, Can-Am, Kawasaki, and Honda. Plus, we offer a full-service and parts department. Whether it's ATVs, side-by-sides, motorcycles, or accessories, we've got what you're looking for. Visit morrismotorsports.com or give us a call at 405-224-6113. At Morris Motorsports, we don't just sell machines, we sell fun. Too hot to mow? Too busy to mow? Don't sweat it. Grow and Behold Landscaping meets all your professional lawn care needs for residential and commercial properties. Licensed, insured, always dependable. Whether it's residential mowing and pest control or commercial landscaping, when it grows up, we show up. Call Grow and Behold Landscaping now for your free quote at 405-926-1492. Mention KBLP for a 5% discount on your first service.
Back here at halftime in Pauls Valley, and it has been all Pauls Valley, as they lead by 30 here at halftime. 42-12 is our halftime score, with Pauls Valley on top of the Lindsay Leopardettes. Looking at our officially unofficial stats presented by Grow and Behold Landscaping. And nobody has been able to slow down the three-pointers from Pauls Valley here in the first half, but two players in double figures already, as Kate Taylor has 13. She has 3 threes here in the first half. Maddie Fishback in double figures with 10. She also has a couple of threes. 8 points from Mallory Carter. She's got 2 threes. 7 points from Rachel Hamilton. She has a 3. The only player who has scored and not hit a three-point basket so far is Kylene Denton. She's got 4 points and a couple of baskets. So, just 0 for 1 at the free throw line for the Lady Panthers. They did not get a lot of chances to shoot free throws there in that first half. For the Leopardettes, they are led by, I got to get down to the bottom here, is Addie Dodson hit that three-point basket there in that second quarter. She leads with 3 points. We've really kind of spread it around because Gracie Bray, J.C. Anderson, Marisol Hernandez, and Briley Ince all have 2 apiece here in this first half. And then a free throw from Kylie Byron rounds out the scoring for the Leopardettes, who went 3 of 4 from the charity stripe, all there in that second quarter. Lady Panthers lead the rebounding game 9-6, but their leader in turnovers, if you're counting the highest, goes to the Leopardettes. They had 18 turnovers in the first half, and the Lady Panthers had 8. With that, we're going to go over and talk to Andrew about some of the scoring numbers here in the first half, percentages.
Yes, sir. Team shooting for the Leopardettes. They go 3 of 10 from two-point range, shooting 30% from that range. From three-point, just 1 for 8. That's 13%. They were 3 out of 4 on their free throws, so good job there for 75%. Overall, 4 of 9, shooting 44% total. For Pauls Valley, they were 9 of 16 from two-point range for 56% shooting. From three-point range, they were 8 out of 12, 67% three-point shooting. And I don't care what level of basketball you're talking about, 67% from 3 is phenomenal.
No kidding.
You mentioned just 0 for 1 from free throw, just the one shot there. 17 of 28 total shooting. 61% overall for the Lady Panthers. So they're shooting lights out. 56%, 67%, 61% overall. That's an awesome night for boys or girls at just about any level, Greg.
Well, and if you combine the fact that they're shooting 60% plus from the field, and the fact that the Leopardettes have 18 turnovers, that spells disaster, and that's pretty much what it looks like on the scoreboard right now.
Well, and again, just like last week, I told you Leopardettes are 4 of 9. They've shot 9 times. Panthers have shot 28 times. 1/3 of the shots taken, and whether you make them or don't, it just doesn't add up.
Yeah. Well, and we saw the first 6 possessions, at least, for the Leopardettes were turnovers.
Yeah.
They didn't even get a shot off.
Right.
So, again, some things to clean up. Some positives, though. We talked about it. Their offense, they're running some great sets. They're getting some great cuts.
Yeah.
They're getting some girls open, and they're getting some good looks. But the passing has just really been just a hair off, and it's turned into those 18 turnovers.
The timing just a little bit off, just a little bit slow, recognizing when we've got an open player, just a step slow getting it down to them. Man, if that will continue to develop, then we can get some more opportunities to shoot the ball. Hopefully we'll do that here in the second half.
Leopardettes with the ball to start the third quarter. Starting 5 back out there. Hernandez sends it over to Bray on the left wing. 3-2 zone from Pauls Valley now.
Addie Dotson posted up down there, working hard.
And jump ball as Byron gets tied up in the corner down there with Denton, and that'll go as a turnover as the possession arrow is pointed the way of Pauls Valley now. And Hamilton will bring it across. Gets around the screen from Fishbeck, but picked up her dribble. Comes back to Taylor.
Help.
Taylor drives down. Great stop down low from Byram, but the shot wouldn't drop, and then we'll get a foul on the rebound. And I think they got Dodson with that one as Fishback came up with the miss. Dodson's second. First here in the third quarter.
Yeah, easy floater there from Carter.
Into the right corner. Russell back up top to Hernandez. Back to Bray. Back into the right corner. Catch fire 3 from Russell off the front of the rim. Won't drop. Hernandez, great rebound on the backside though. Inside, Dodson had it stripped by Carter. Byram nearly got it back, but Hamilton around the screen from Denton, works it all the way back around to Carter on the right side. Carter drives the glass and puts it in.
A little bit too easy right there with the Euro step. Went around 2 girls for that bucket. I tell you what, when we got the ball in the corner here, Addie Dodson can post her up if we can get it to her. She's one-on-one until the help comes over.
Bray gets it, works it into the right corner. That's exactly what Andrew was just talking about. It's got the matchup there, and there's Bray from the elbow.
It's a good shot. Yeah, I see what I was saying there. If we can get her posted up right there, she's big enough just to front her.
Yes.
And turn and shoot. Good swat right there from Marisol Hernandez.
Pauls Valley did end up with the loose ball, though. Denton has it now on the right wing. Goes baseline. Russell cuts her off on the drive. Sends it back up top to Hamilton. Quickly back into the left side. Carter. And a bump foul called on Russell. Or excuse me, on Byron.
Yeah, little ticky-tack on that one.
I agree.
As long as they call it tight both ways, I'm okay with it.
The third personal on Byram. She and Dodson will check out. Anderson is back in along with Lopez. Hamilton gets the inbounds in the backcourt, brings it up against Bray. Denton gets it left wing, looks to drive in. Good defense from Lopez, forces a tough shot, and Russell comes down with a miss. Works left wing, gives it up for Bray. Fires the left wing 3, that's too strong.
Got the rebound.
Has the backside rebound and fouled by Carter on the putback. Nice job from Anderson, taking it right back to the rack.
Is that Gracie on the shot? First one?
Yeah.
Make sure I get that recorded right here.
Gracie Bray had the basket earlier, and now Anderson at the line to shoot 2. And that one rattles out. 46-14 our score, 5:25 left to go here in the third. Anderson readies for a second free throw attempt. And that one bounces around and falls through for her. 3 in the game for her, makes it a 46-15 ball game now. Here comes Hamilton on the drive. Lopez.
Feel like Lopez was pretty well just standing there with her hands up on that one. And
well, she was, because I don't think they called the foul on her. They actually called it on Briley Russell.
Was it Briley? Okay.
Yep. Her first is the team's third now, but it sends Hamilton to the line to shoot free throws, and that one will not drop. That makes Pauls Valley now just 1 for 2 for the line.
Yeah.
Or 1 for 2.
1 for 2.
And that one will go through. Double figures now for Hamilton. 47-15, Pauls Valley on top, 5:10 left in the third. Right corner. Anderson stands, looks at Lopez. Won't give it to her. Brace there as well. And they're going to go right back to her. And they're saying, look at Lopez. Give it to Lopez. And they still can't get it in there.
Yeah, you got to get that post entry and give her a chance. There we
now
go.
The backside. Nobody picked up Russell, and she blew the bunny. Anderson fought for that rebound. That was a perfect play.
Yeah, it was. There was nobody down there with Russell.
Up top, Hamilton lost the dribble. Bray nearly came up with it. And we're going to have a timeout called by Coach Denton to save that possession for the Lady Panthers. 4:38 left to go here in the third. 47-15 Pauls Valley. When we come back after this, Leopardette basketball is presented by the American Exchange Bank here on KBLP Live.
American Exchange Bank, right here in Lindsay, is a locally owned and operated community bank that believes in just that, you, a community of fellow Leopards. We love our customers. We feel very grateful for each one. So if you are looking for a safe place to put your money, need help achieving that next dream project, or are simply looking for a different banking experience, give us a call at 405-756-3101. We look forward to serving you each day. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
4:38 left to go in the third quarter. 47-15 Pauls Valley on top. And it'll be Pauls Valley basketball out of the timeout. Starting 5 still out there for the Lady Panthers. Carter gets it to Hamilton out near the half line. Bray with the defense. Taylor sends it into the right corner for Carter. Comes back up top. Denton swings it left wing. Hamilton gives it back up to Taylor. Hernandez, good defense there. Fishback calls for it. Can't get on the post with Lopez in there. She'll send it back out. Denton across to Hamilton, and Hamilton gets fouled. That'll go on Gracie Bray. That'll be her second and the team's fourth here in the third quarter.
Good defensive series right there. Not allowing the Panthers to get the post entry or really any good shots. Of course, finishes with a little bit of a foul, but nice job right there, I thought.
Russell checks out. Kleinsasser checks back in. Denton will trigger on the baseline for Pauls Valley. They have sent Gracie Manning back in the ballgame along with Maddie Williams, and we're going to get another reach-in foul called on the Leopardettes. That will go on J.C. Anderson, her first, team's fifth. So free throws coming up for Gracie Manning. And I think they've already called more fouls here in the third quarter than they called the whole first half.
I believe you're right. Got that one.
Manning drops that free throw in. Abby Dodson returns. Hernandez will sit for the Leopardettes. Manning's second free throw on the way, and that one's also good. 2 for 2 at the line makes it 49-15 Lady Panthers. Kleinsasser sends it right wing. Bray back to Kleinsasser into the left corner. Anderson quickly fires a three. It's an air ball. Abby Dodson can't grab it, but they say that Gracie Manning, the last to touch it for the Lady Panthers, it'll be Leopardette basketball. Kleinsasser will inbound on the baseline. Everybody's covered. Bray in the lane, got fouled. Gracie Manning picks up the foul for the Panthers. That is her first, team's second here in the third quarter, and they'll say that was on the floor, so they'll trigger it again. We've got sub in for Pauls Valley as Jesse Caldwell returns, and Fishback will check out. Saucer looking. Paisley finally tried to get it into Lopez, but Caldwell knocked it right back out of bounds. So they'll try it again. And
yeah, there's a foul.
Bray held by number 4, Maddie Williams. That'll be her second personal. And 3 team fouls now on the Lady Panthers. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. They called 8 fouls in the first half. We've already got 8 here in the third quarter, and we're just barely halfway through the quarter. Klein Saucer will try it again now, this time from the sideline. Anderson got free, gives it right back to Klein Saucer, right to the rack. Can't get it to go. Great job, just couldn't get it to drop. Isabella Smith, who's checked in for Pauls Valley, came up with that miss. Back over to Caldwell and traveled with it. Tried to make a move on Lopez, picked up that pivot foot. Turnover Pauls Valley. So Leopardette basketball, 3:40 left here in the third. It's 49-15. It's been all Pauls Valley since the opening tip of this one. And
what
Bray.
a good look. I saw that developing as soon as she let go of that pass. And pass, unfortunately, just a little bit too far behind was Anderson.
Anderson had a wide open lane to the basket. That's where she was headed. Bray was waiting, throwing it where she was instead of where she was going. Into the lane, Caldwell, scoop shot, left it short, rebound back up by Caldwell, won't go, but she's fouled. And I think they got Lopez with that one. Alondra picks up her first. And that will put to Jesse Caldwell at the free throw line to shoot a couple for the Lady Panthers. And that one will not go. They only shot 1 free throw in the first half. This will be free throw number 6 here in the third quarter as Kate Taylor checks out for the Lady Panthers. Paisley Godfrey checks back in, number 23. Lopez also checks out as Briley Ince returns for the Leopardettes, number 31. And I'm not sure what we're waiting on here.
Not either.
Oh, they're going to send – they're sending Godfrey back to the bench. I don't know, something about her uniform or something. And they disagreed with how she handled it, so they made her go back to the bench. And so they'll bring in number 12, Allie Pointer, in her place. Second free throw will not drop. Pointer tips the rebound, but it'll be pulled down by Anderson. Anderson races ahead. Abby Dodson for 3 off the front of the rim. Tipped into the hands of Caldwell for the rebound. She'll give it up for Williams to bring up the floor against Bray. Races ahead. Stops free throw line, and Bray with the steal. Double teamed in the backcourt, though, and got it away to Abby. Dodson brings it down. Sends it left wing. Kleinsasser for 3. Doesn't go. Rebound to Manning. Right wing Caldwell. Kleinsasser with the good defense. And back out into the corner, Manning. Back up top to Williams. Block shot from Briley Ince. Somehow back into the hands of Smith. And we'll get a jump ball as Anderson gets tied up in there, and the Leopardettes have the possession arrow. So Bray will bring it up for the Leopardettes with 2:25 left here in the third. They still trail 49-15. Bray on the handle. Kleinsasser gets it high on the right side. Waits for Dodson, who was held up there. They don't call it. She steps through, got it over to Bray, and then Bray is fouled by Pointer. Allie Pointer's first. The team's fourth, so the next foul on the Lady Panthers will put the Leopardettes in the bonus. But Bray, 4 points in the ball game, and it'll stay there as that free throw does everything but fall down for her. She now has 5, leads the Leopardettes in scoring. She led the Leopardettes the other night and finished with 12 on those 4 threes. 49-16, Lady Panther lead at 33, and then now make it 35 as Caldwell got that one to go on the low post. Bray on the drive, sends to the left elbow into the corner left side. Anderson on the dribble. Hand off to Kleinsasser on the wing. Back up top. Ince looks for cutters. Dribbles and then sends it over to Kleinsasser. She'll work out between the circles. On the dribble, picks it up, gets it to Bray back on the left wing. Catch fires a 3 off the glass, no good. Smith the miss for the Lady Panthers. Gives it up to Williams, who will bring across the timeline. Picked up by Abby Dodson. Gets to the elbow, sends it out to Smith, top of the key. Smith back over to Manning. Manning dribbles down, gives it to Pointer left wing. Pointer to the elbow, back out into the corner. Wide open look at 3 is short from Manning, and the rebound out of bounds. We're going to say last touched by Anderson, which I'm not real sure about myself, but Falls Valley will keep it. Williams checks out. Marissa Cooper checks back in for Falls Valley. Smith will get the inbounds to Manning, gets into the lane, tried to split a double team, lost it off of her own leg and out of bounds. The Leopardettes forced turnover number 4 now on the Lady Panthers here in the second half. As Bray will bring it up for the Leopardettes. On the dribble, Abby gets it left wing. And a hand check from Isabella Smith will be whistled for her first personal, but that puts the Leopardettes in the bonus with 43 seconds left. And Abby Dodson will head to the free throw line to shoot 2. And knocks down the first. That's her first point of the game. And left that one short. Anderson fights for the rebound, ends up with a jump ball, and it is Paul's Valley with the possession there. Good hustle in there from Anderson, though.
Absolutely.
Number 20, Kaya Patton. The freshman has checked in for Paul's Valley for the first time. Manning will bring it up for the Lady Panthers. Kleinsasser went for the steal, couldn't quite get there. Smith drives down, floated it over to Cooper, and Cooper got the runner and will get the foul to go with it. And I think they got Bray on the foul. If they did, it's her third. No, they actually called that on Abby Dodson, just her first. But Cooper with the free throw, can't get it to drop. Anderson with a great block out. Comes down with the miss. Kleinsasser lost it, flipped it to Dodson in the corner though, and the 3 from Abby Dodson is good. 53-20 Pauls Valley. 5 seconds left. Bray making it tough for Manning to even get across the timeline. And the double team comes, and they're going to call a foul with 1.1 seconds left in the quarter and send Manning to the free throw line. And Manning misses that one. She was 2 for 2 her first trip. Second free throw from Gracie Manning, and the senior leaves that one short. Rebound Kleinsasser. And that'll do it for the third quarter. 53-20 our score. It has been Lady Panthers since they started the game on an 18-0 run. They haven't looked back, and we'll go to the fourth quarter. Right after this is Leopardette basketball presented by the American Exchange Bank here on KBLP Live.
If you need local trash pickup with quality service at a fair price, call Red Dirt Waste Services today at 580-432-5697. Red Dirt Waste Services is locally owned and operated, offering household, residential, and light commercial trash pickup in Lindsay and surrounding areas, including Ellick, Bradley, Braid Oil, Cox City, Elmore City, and Foster. Red Dirt Waste Services does household cleanouts too, and they offer 96-gallon poly carts and dumpsters. Bagged, loose, or heavy items, doesn't matter, they'll come get it. Red Dirt Waste Services even offers valet service, so you don't even have to take your trash to the curb. Schedule your weekly pickup today by calling 580-432-5697. Stop paying more than you have to for quality, dependable, and locally owned trash pickup. Call Red Dirt Waste Services at 580-432-5697. That's 580-432-5697.
Oh, I got it.
We start the fourth quarter with the Leopardettes with the basketball. They trail by 33 to the Lady Panthers. And the Leopardettes will send the starting five back out there with the exception of the Leopardettes go big this time. They're going to bring Addie Dodson and Lopez both in the floor. A nice drive from Hernandez, and we're going to get a foul on her turnaround shot in the lane. And let's see who they called that on.
Got that one.
Yep. Hernandez knocks down the first of two. Isabella Smith picked up the foul, by the way, from Pauls Valley. It's her second, team's first in the quarter. And Hernandez 1 for 2 at the stripe. But Lopez, the rebound and the putback.
Great job right there by Alondra. Here we go.
Yep. Steal at the other end of the floor and then stolen right back. And then Cooper's going to get an and one out of it.
Man.
So turnover to an and one.
Yeah, unfortunate. We had the ball right there, lost it.
Cooper misses the free throw. Russell looking for some help. Byram drives the lane, got stripped going up though. Here comes Cooper the other way. Smith sends it back up top to Manning. Smith gets it back into the left corner to Cooper. Smith back up top. Godfrey to Cooper to Manning between the circles. In the lane, Smith, pushed it back out. High off the glass on the runner from Cooper won't drop. Russell claims the miss. Here comes Hernandez the other way. Backs it up, picks up her dribble, now needs some help and threw it away. Tried to get it back over to Addie Dodson on the left wing, but it went out of bounds. And Manning is going to check out. And number 20, Kaya Patton, is back in the game for Pauls Valley. Cooper will bring it up. Godfrey looks to drive in from the left side, sends it back to Smith. Patton sends it to Cooper, back to Godfrey to the left corner. Godfrey gets it back. Caldwell between the rings. Patton into the right corner for Smith. Still trying to find somebody in the lane. Tipped by Dodson. Out of bounds. They're going to say Lopez was the last to touch it.
Yeah, I don't know.
I would agree with that. But it'll be Lady Panther basketball as soon as Marissa Cooper gets a chance to tie her shoe. Almost 2 minutes into this fourth quarter. It's still 55-23 Lady Panthers. Cooper inbounds. Godfrey up top. Caldwell, the dribble handoff to Patton to Smith. Running in the lane, blocked by Lopez. All kinds of travel there, and they finally do call it. Turnover number 14 in the game now for Pauls Valley. And the Leopardettes will bring it up. It's Hernandez on the handle. Cooper waits for her at the top of the key. She'll send it over to Byram on the left wing. Drives to the elbow, sends it into the corner to Russell.
There's
right
Dodson.
side. Dodson inside, turns around on Smith, goes to the right hand. Floater won't drop. Dodson fights for the miss, but Caldwell will come away with it. She'll push it all the way into the lane. Floater over the front of the rim, no good. Byram with the rebound. She'll push it up. Hernandez left wing. Dumps down low, or intended for Lopez, but blocked and stolen away by Cooper. Across the timeline, Smith at the free throw line. Right wing to Patton, out into the corner for Caldwell. Byram nearly knocked it loose there. Caldwell maintains the possession and gives it to Godfrey between the rings. Patton left side, dribbles back up top, goes back to Godfrey wing right side. Now they go inside to the right elbow to Caldwell. Had trouble getting a handle on it, so now she'll have to back it out. Godfrey turned down to three, and then they got it blocked by Byram. And a loose ball on the floor. Leopardettes will have it.
Yeah, good effort right there by the Leopardettes. Creating a turnover there, getting a block.
Byram on the handle. Russell gets it right wing to Cutter in the lane. Hernandez double teamed, and she'll be fouled on the shot. Head to the free throw line. Pauls Valley foul goes on to number 20, Kaya Patton, her first, team's second here in the quarter. And Hernandez back to the line. She was 1 for 2 her last trip, her only trip to the line. And misses the front end of 2 here. Patton checks out. Pointer checks back in for Pauls Valley. Hernandez at the line. Second one, good.
Got that one.
She's got 4 in the ball game. And
all free throws.
Patton returns. (55-24). Lady Panthers. Hernandez knocks it loose in the backcourt. It's tracked down by Godfrey. Hernandez still trying to get the ball there. Finally gets it away to Caldwell. She'll dribble to the left elbow, out into the corner for Cooper, and she'll take a two-handed check from Addie Dodson to pick up Dodson's second team foul here in the fourth.
Yeah, Dodson a little bit handsy on that one, trying to prevent her from going baseline on her.
Cooper with the long inbound pass, top of the key to Caldwell. Hernandez, great defense right there. Russell nearly went to the steal there. Cooper knocks it down from the left corner for 3. She's got 7 in the ball game. 58-24 Pauls Valley, and the shot won't go for the Leopardettes, but there is a offensive board. Hernandez out to Addie Dodson for 3, and that one won't go, but they're going to say Lopez over the back on the rebound for the putback. Lopez is second, it's the team's third. Caldwell will bring it up for Pauls Valley. Sends the left side to Cooper. Back up top, Patton. Godfrey gets it. Works to the right wing, sends it all the way to the left corner for Cooper. Couldn't get around Dodson, so she'll work it back up top. And there's a ball that's loose and tracked down in the backcourt by the Lady Panthers. Cooper will reset it. Caldwell right wing. Fires a three that's off the mark. Addie Dodson with the miss. Byram pushes it up the floor. Picks up her dribble. Dodson at the free throw line. Right back to Byram. Left wing, Russell. Inside, Hernandez. And
had Hernandez open down there. Once again, just a little too tall on the pass.
And the full change out for the Leopardettes in Kleinsasser, Abby Dodson, Gracie Bray, and J.C. Anderson. Check in for the Leopardettes. Again, just 10 in uniform for the Leopardettes. So Coach went 5 for 5 that trip. There's a tip by Anderson, but tracked down by Patton to save it for the Lady Panthers. Godfrey gets it back top of the key, sends it over to Caldwell on the wing left side, looks to drive in on Abby Dodson, can't get there. Cooper turned down to three, the dribble up top. They work it back around to Cooper to reset it. Caldwell gets it back on the wing right side, into the right elbow. Back up top, Godfrey for three, it's off the mark. Bray will track down the rebound. Kleinsasser on the left wing, up top to Bray. Inside, tried to get it to Ince, but again, wide left on the pass. Had the girl, right idea, just the pass off the mark.
That's been the story of the night, hasn't it?
58-24, Lady Panthers. We've got 1:45 left in the ball game. Godfrey left wing, skipping back up top to Caldwell. Thought about the three. Cooper on the right wing. Back to Patton, back to Godfrey. She'll dribble up top, send it over to Cooper. She'll back it out against this Leopardette 2-3 zone. Godfrey looks to drive in, lost the handle, turnover as Anderson comes up with the miss. Bray the other way, one-on-one with Cooper and lost it out of bounds. Smith returns for the Lady Panthers. Patton will sit. Godfrey will bring it up for Pauls Valley. Cooper to Smith. Once looked at the corner, there was nobody there to pass it to. Back up top for Godfrey. Caldwell left side. The cutter in the lane. Smith, the left-handed runner.
He nailed it.
Wasn't pretty, but it was perfect. Went right in. 60-24. Lady Panthers, we got 45 seconds left in the game. Bray to Ince on the right wing. Ince puts it on the floor, takes pointer to the basket, puts it up and in. Nice drive from Briley Ince. 60-26 now with 30 seconds left. Godfrey up top, Smith. Back over to Caldwell on the wing right side. In Smith in the low post, Ince right behind her. Back out into the corner. Caldwell struggled to get a handle on it. Finally
blocked.
did. It's blocked by Ince.
That's a couple of blocks for Ince.
Kleinsasser comes up with the miss. Ahead to Anderson, takes it into the lane, and that is a 4 second left in the ball game. No call right there.
Yep. Yeah.
Probably should have been a foul.
Could have called the foul there, but don't blame him. It's a 60-26 ball game. A couple of seconds left on the clock.
Kleinsasser will inbound. Bray gets it in, gets around the screen from Ince, gets into the lane. The floater at the buzzer won't go. Again, this one was Pauls Valley from the very beginning. They start the game on an 18-0 run and finish with a 34-point win. 60-26 is the final score here in Pauls Valley. And with that, we're going to send it over to JD. We'll take a timeout, and we'll add up our officially unofficial stats to wrap up this one and get you ready for the boys matchup. Right after this is Leopardette basketball presented by the American Exchange Bank on KBLP Live.
At Rural Electric Cooperative, we're committed to providing electric power and opportunity to the many areas our members call home. That includes supporting youth programs that teach life skills and build character. With REC, you're more than a customer, you're a member owner. And that's why we're always working hard to provide you with the most dependable electric power possible. As a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, REC is dedicated to providing the best service possible and supporting the communities in our service area.
Sharon's Beauty Salon is your hometown stop for all of your salon needs. Give us a call or come by the salon to make an appointment. Go Leopards!
Sooner Valve Repair in Lindsay would like to wish the Lindsay Leopards and Leopardettes all the best during this season. When in need of a valve repair, come by Sooner Valve Repair at 106 Southwest 9th Street in Lindsay, Oklahoma, or call 405-756-1599. Good luck, Leopards, from Sooner Valve Repair in Lindsay.
For all your oil-filled electrical needs, call Michael Sharrock with SOS Electrical. SOS is a family-owned business that specializes in oil-filled, industrial, and commercial electrical construction and maintenance. No job is too big, no job is too small. Give SOS a call at 1-405-428-1944 today. Good luck, Leopards!
A friend is someone who knows where you came from. Someone who always shows up when you need them.
Hey, Ben.
Someone who's there for the good times and the challenging ones. With comprehensive insurance policies backed by award-winning customer service, Shelter Insurance is committed to being there when you need us most.
When the unexpected strikes, see Shelter Agent Caleb Smith in Lindsay.
The team at Streamline Services contributes a great deal of their success to hard work, experience, and above all, a positive health and safety protocol. There is every reason they should be your next phone call for any of your oil and gas swabbing needs. Give Austin Smith a call today at 1-405-756-7763 to see how Streamline Services can help with your project while ensuring safety and professionalism without sacrificing quality work being done. Everyone at Streamline Services wishes the best of luck to everyone at Lindsay Public Schools this year. Go Leopards!
For over 68 years, Winans Funeral Home in Maysville, Oklahoma, has been serving families in the area during their greatest time of need, the loss of a loved one. We treat each family as if they were our own and consider it a true calling to minister to each and every family that calls upon us. We don't take caring for your loved one and your family lightly. Your care is important to us. Call on us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, where our staff can assist your family with immediate need with the loss of a loved one, pre-need arrangement planning, pre-need burial insurance, along with questions regarding funeral burial trust accounts, Veterans Administration, and Social Security benefits questions. Myself, John W. Williams, Teresa, and Claudia are well experienced in these areas and will be more than happy to assist you in any way we can. Winans Funeral Home in Maysville, where you are family.
Are you tired of doing laundry? Give Sunshine Suds a call and let them do it for you. Sunshine Suds will wash and fold your clothes, and they also offer dry cleaning. Sunshine Suds also does quilting and alterations. Load up that laundry basket and head to Sunshine Suds, located at 107 Southwest 2nd Street in Lindsay, Oklahoma, or give them a call at 405-756-2850.
Are you a small business needing a little creative pick-me-up? Do you need to refresh your business cards or looking for a new logo? Is your business Facebook page still using photos from 2019? Tailored Creative Services offers services for logo design, business cards, photography, videography, and pretty much everything in between. Find me on Facebook at Tailored Creative Services, and let's talk about your next project.
Back here in Pauls Valley to wrap up the girls' game, and it was not a pretty one for the Leopardettes. 60-26 the final score. The Leopardettes go to 0-2 on the season. Pauls Valley's girls will improve to 3-0. Looking at the final numbers for the Lady Panthers, they have 4 that finish in double figures. Kate Taylor leads the way with 13. She had all of those in the first half. Of course, most of the starters did not play much in the second half with the lead that they had. But 13 for Taylor. Mallory Carter, Rachel Hamilton, and Maddie Fishback all finished with 10 apiece. 7 points from Marissa Cooper off the bench. Then it's 4 points from Kylie Denton, who had all of those in the first half as well. 2 points apiece from Gracie Manning, Isabella Smith, and Jessie Caldwell rounds out the scoring for the Lady Panthers, who I had just 3 of 10 from the free throw line. The Leopardettes spread it around, but once again, Gracie Bray finishes the game with the leading scorer. She finishes with 5 in the ball game. Then 4 apiece from Abby Dodson, Marisol Hernandez, and Briley Ince, who all finished with 4 apiece. 3 apiece from J.C. Anderson and Addie Dodson. And then 2 points from Alondra Lopez, a free throw from Kylie Byram rounds out the scoring for Lindsay, who went 8 of 14 from the charity stripe, if my numbers add up correctly. Leopardettes end up +4 on the glass at 25-21, but 28 turnovers to the ball game for the Leopardettes. They did do better in the second half by some. They had 18 in the first half, had 10 in the second half, but again, something they need to take care of. But they did force 16 in the game for Pauls Valley. With that, we go talk to Andrew about shooting numbers.
Yes, sir. Team shooting. I'll start with the Leopardettes. Total from the field, they were 8 of 37, and I got to correct my error at half. I put something in the wrong column. They actually shot 18 shots in the first half. 37 shots overall, made 8 of them. That's 22% from 2-point range. 6 of 22 for 27%. Just 2 of 15 from beyond the arc for 13%. And they were 8 of 14, 57% from the charity stripe tonight. Not too bad on that front. For Pauls Valley, they were 24 of 46 from the field overall for 52% shooting. From 2-point range, they were 15 of 30, so 50% there. And they were 9 of 16, down a little bit from that first half percentage, but that's still 56% for the game, and that's still pretty incredible for girls high school basketball. From free throw, I had them actually 3 of 11. I think you said 3 for 10. So one of us is bound to be right. 27% shooting. Or maybe we're both wrong. I don't know. But 27% shooting from free throw for the Lady Panthers.
All right. Again, the Lady Panthers are now 3-0 on the season. The Leopardettes are now 0-2, and coming up Thursday, Friday, Saturday this week, the Leopardettes will be at the Tishomingo tournament that is going on, obviously, in Tishomingo, and I'll make sure I get the girls' bracket up here. The Leopardettes will take on Tishomingo, the host school. That game will be Thursday night at 6:30, so that will be the next time that the Leopardettes will hit the hardwood, so plan on checking them out over there in Tishomingo coming up on Thursday night. With that, we're going to send it over to JD quickly, and maybe we won't. We only got a minute and a half to go. Let's do this. So let's go ahead and get this set up for this boys' game. As I get to talking too much, and I take up too much of your time, Andrew. But
well,
it's Pauls Valley comes in.
Probably why we have the job we have here.
That's probably true. Pauls Valley comes in 1-1. They lost to Bridge Creek, their season opener, beat Plainview on Friday night. Again, lost all 5 of their starters from last season: Maddox Sprint, Jorge Fabella, Zach Williams, Tanner Perry, Jacob Medina. But they bring back a pretty stout guy by the name of Carter Hicks, who happens to be 6'7".
Just a little guy.
Just a little guy and just a sophomore. But he's been their leading scorer in their first 2 games. He had a 16 against Bridge Creek. Alex Lara is also one of their big scorers. He's the ones that the the Leopards now will have to keep up with. The Leopards do come away with a big win in the only game they've played in their season opener against Chickasha. Beat the Fighting Chicks 43-37. Got 13 from Isaac Cameron in that ball game to be the only player in double figures. But they're going to need a lot more well-rounded scoring in this one against the Pauls Valley tonight.
For sure. We I don't know if I would say that we struggled scoring last week, but certainly I know that we have the potential to score a lot more. Here's your starters. I'll let you get to it.
For the Leopards, number 1 is a 5'9" senior, Armando Hernandez. Number 2 is a 6'2" junior. That's Isaac Cameron. Number 3, a 5'10" senior. That is, I get my flashlight ready here, Creed Taylor. Number 10, Hunter Russell, a 5'7" senior. We'll round out the starting 5 with the 6'4" senior, Gus Torres, in the middle. The head coach for the Lindsay Leopards is first-year head coach Timmy Boyer. He's assisted by Lance Osborne and Chase Byrne. And, again, the Leopards are 1-0 coming into tonight. And we'll await the graphics show that I'm sure that they have for the boys like we did for the girls, which may give us a little more time to talk a little bit about this Leopard team. And apparently they have their own issues. They couldn't get that to go, so we'll go straight to the starters for the Panthers. Number 3 is Reg Patton. Patton is a 6'3" sophomore. Number 12 is Brody Brown. He's a 5'10" junior. Brown put in some good minutes for them last year as well. Number 2 is Colby Barrett. Barrett is a 6-foot-tall senior. Number 11, Amari Jackson. Jackson, a 5'11" senior. And they'll round out the starting 5 with the 6'7" sophomore, number 25, Carter Hicks. Head coach for the Panthers, Ryan Caldwell. He's assisted by Ty Moore, Trusted Williams, and Chris Caldwell. And again, Pauls Valley 1-1 on the season. Greg Fury and Andrew Lyon here in Pauls Valley alongside J.D. Scruggs. Kevin Scruggs over on the camera. This is Wallenberg handling the FM side at 105.1 FM in downtown Lindsay. Cameron will step to the center circle against the 6'7" Hicks to tip this one away. This one ought to be fun. These two teams do not like each other.
No, it's always heated, isn't it?
Hicks controls the tip easily into the backcourt. Jackson will come away with it, and he'll bring it up against a man defense for the Leopards. Left wing is Barrett. Sends it back out to Hicks between the circles. Right wing to try to tip it inside, and they're going to get a push off underneath.
I didn't see
and if they're going to call it that close, this could be a long game. Cameron picks up an easy, quick foul. First in the ball game. So inbounds comes into Barrett, goes right back inside to Patton. He turns around on Cameron, can't get it to drop, and that should be an over the back. Is a good offside rebound from Torres. Picks up a foul on number 11, Amari Jackson. So both teams picking up a couple of quick fouls here early. Hernandez will bring it up for the Leopards. Man defense here again to start for Pauls Valley. Russell gets it right wing, looks inside for Torres, got it to him. He'll step back, and he'll get fouled, and he'll get free throws. And had a couple of guys there on that, and I don't know they will get that on Reg Patton. His first will be the team's second, but 2 free throws coming up here for Gus Torres. And cannot get the first one to drop. Torres readies for his second one. It's on the way. That one will rattle in, and the Leopards are on the board with a 1-0 lead. Jackson will push it up again. Russell waits for him at the top of the key. Left wing Barrett. Got it down inside to the 6'7" Hicks, and there's not much you can do if he catches it that deep.
He's a big lad.
You may have to double him front and back.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Hernandez, left wing. Cameron back up top, Russell. Quickly upside. Here's Cameron underneath, and the two-hand push from Patton will be his second. And the second team foul.
Yeah, I like to see that we're getting the ball. Like to see us getting the ball down low. That's 2 trips down the court. We're able to get the ball entered down to the post. That's a good sign. Number
15, Ethan Holloway checks into the game. Got Torres off the inbounds play. Oh. Couldn't get to go the first time, but he got his own miss and put it back in.
Redeemed himself there, didn't he?
3-2 Leopards, and there's Hicks in transition. Got caught under the basket, couldn't do much with it, and then the rebound is loose, and Cameron comes away with that one. Hernandez pushes the other way and telegraphed that pass way too early. An easy turnover there. Barrett inside, tried to lob it down to Holloway and out of bounds. That was probably more of a in the back push than they got the first one called on, and they didn't call that one.
I would agree. Missed that one. We got away with one.
3-2 Leopards. 6:30 left to go here in the first.
A wide open Isaac Cameron in the corner.
Missed the three. The backside rebound is tipped by Russell, and he gets it out to Torres. Torres steps through, sends it back out to Cameron. The no-look pass down in the corner for Taylor for three. That one skips out, no good. And they're going to say Hicks was the last to touch that rebound, and it'll go out of bounds. Leopard basketball. Jackson checks out. Number 13 is Alex Lara, who comes in for the Panthers. Leopards under their own basket with the inbounds. The lob up top, Torres. Hands it to Hernandez. He'll back behind a Torres screen, and now goes back to work, takes it all the way in. Triple team, comes back out to Taylor, top of the key. Got into the lane, sends it across to Cameron. Up and in. What a pass from Creed Taylor, and Cameron got an easy one.
Yeah, that's an unselfish play right there, finding Isaac under the bucket for an easy two.
And a steal from Hernandez. In transition, Russell gets fouled, and he'll go to the free throw line. Barrett picks up team foul number 4 on the Panthers. What hustle to get the turnover to start with from Hernandez.
Absolutely.
Yep, 4 team fouls now on Pauls Valley, and we're not but 2.5 minutes into this first quarter. And Russell calmly knocks down the first free throw. Puts the Leopards up by 4 at 6-2. And that one's short. Cameron, he came up with the offensive board. Taylor turned down to 3. Hernandez will fire left wing. It's short. And the rebound pulled down by Lara. Here comes a trap in the backcourt. He got it away. Brody Brown has it now for the Panthers. They'll give it back up to Lara. Back to Brown left wing. Up top. Inside.
Hey, good job, Torres there, knocking that one away.
From behind, knocks it out without fouling. Brown gets it back, and Taylor comes away with a steal. Pushes ahead, stops, step back 3 from the left wing. Got away and good! Taylor's 3 makes it 9-2 Leopards, and the Panthers want to talk about it. 4:57 left to go here in the first. We'll take a timeout with them. We'll be back with more Leopard basketball presented by the American Exchange Bank after this timeout on KBLP Live.
T&W Tire is a family-owned, full-service commercial tire company. As a leader in auto repair, T&W is more than just tires. Our highly qualified mechanics can get you back on the road no matter what you drive. We also specialize in serving the tire needs of commercial fleets, oil and gas, construction equipment, and a variety of industrial applications. So for your automotive needs, look no further than T&W Tire, located at 410 Southeast 4th in Lindsay, Oklahoma, or look up one of our many locations on tnwtire.com.
Lindsay United Methodist Church is a community of believers in Jesus Christ who gather together to live their lives devoted to God and being connected with our neighbors through a shared faith and biblical foundation. We'd love to invite you for our Sunday worship. Services are 10:55 a.m. to 12 p.m. Come see us at 114 West Chickasaw Street, right here in Lindsay, Oklahoma.
4:57 left to go here in the first quarter. The Leopards have jumped out to a 9-2 lead. Alex Lara will bring it up for the Panthers. Russell meets him at the midcourt line, and here comes the trap. Got it away to Brown. Brown now trapped out near the half line. He'll finally get it away over to number 22. That's Caden Wood. And then
Armando with the steal, knocked it out of bounds, though.
Again, the speed of Armando Hernandez.
He is so quick, isn't he?
So Leopards the Panthers will bring it in on the baseline. Wood will trigger out in the corner. Inbounds comes out to Lara. He'll work to the top of the key. Russell pushes him all the way out to the local. He still can't get it away. And Cameron.
Yeah, good call there. Good effort there by Cameron, but a little too much contact.
Isaac picks up his second. In fact, he's got both of the team fouls on the Leopards.
Yeah, we need him in the ball game. So looks like he's going to ride the pine for a couple of minutes here.
Number 23, Tug Fott, checks in to replace him for the Leopards, and then there's a turnover. The inbounds pass intended over there for Wood went right through his hands and out of bounds. That's turnover number 4 on the Panthers. And that'll get Amari Jackson right back in the ball game for the Panthers. Brown will sit. Russell will inbound to Hernandez. Works around the screen from Torres. Hands it right back to Taylor. Taylor goes to work. Low post right side, back out to Hernandez in the lane. Tried to get it down to Torres, and it's batted straight up in the air, and Leopards turn it over.
Good
in
look
transition.
right there. Good defense.
Hicks did it dribbled it on the baseline there, tiptoeing underneath, and that's turnover number 5. Here come the Leopards with the ball and a 7-point lead. Hernandez across the timeline. Around the screen from Taylor. He steps back, fires a 3, and it's good! 12-2 Leopards. 3:50 left here in the first. And they're calling a foul on Russell. I think he was blowing the whistle before Hunter ever reached out and grabbed him.
Yeah, I did have a hand on the back. The ball hand was clean, but I couldn't tell if he grabbed a little jersey on the backside or something.
His first is the team's third, so no free throws here. Wood drives to the left elbow and puts down the jumper from there. Caden Wood with the jumper makes it 12-4. Leopards still with the lead, 3.5 left here in the first. Hernandez back to Taylor. Turned down to 3. This time no look pass into the corner. Russell from the left corner from 3. It's good.
That's his spot, man.
Third 3 of the quarter from the Leopards, and they have built a double-digit lead at 15-4. The trap comes. Wood gets it. They'll trap him. Haywood back over right side. Laura drives down, and
they're going to call. All right, good job. I was afraid.
I was afraid he was going to call the foul there.
I did too.
Russell will get a breather here, and number 4 is Maverick Dodson, who will check in the game for the Leopards. 15-4, Leopards by 11. And there is 3 minutes left to go here in the first quarter. Pauls Valley looks like they've now switched to a 3-2 zone. Lob to the high post, too tall for Taylor, for Fott. The Leopards have their third turnover. The other way, Barrett. Holloway. Back inside Hicks, and they're going to wave off the basket, and they're going to say
3 seconds.
3 seconds in the lane on Hicks.
How about that? That was about to be a real easy 2 points.
Yep. Again, you can't. Gus is going to have to keep him pushed out of the lane. If you get that 6'7" kid inside, he's going to make you pay every time.
Agreed.
This time they lob it too short and turn it over again. And again, in transition, they had Hicks, didn't get it to him. Wood left it across the rim, but Holloway ended up with the loose ball and put it back up and in. 15-6. Panthers are back within 9 as we hit 2:10 left to go here in the first quarter as Hernandez crosses the timeline. Taylor gives it right back to him. Dodson left wing. Taylor left corner. Run off the three-point line. Dodson gets it back, sends it right back to Taylor. 3 is on the way, and it's good! The third 3 of the quarter
in a
from
row.
Creed Taylor.
3 in a row.
18-6 Leopards, their biggest lead of 12. Laura cut off on his drive, needs some help. Barrett will get fouled by Hernandez. Armando's first, team's fourth. 3 straight three-point baskets from Creed Taylor.
Yeah, glad to see that young man get hot. He struggled a little bit last week, couldn't get him to fall, but he's on right now.
Wood drives, leaves it short. Gus Torres tipped it, nearly tipped it back in. Hicks can't get that one to go. And then Torres bounced it off the leg of Kobe Barrett. Heads up play right there for the Leopards to have that possession.
Absolutely. Gus is doing a lot of work down there. Got his hands full with Big Hicks, but he's doing a pretty good job, I got to tell you.
Absolutely. Brody Brown checks back in for the Panthers. Left wing, Dodson. Back to Taylor. Heat check. He got it!
Heat
4 in a row.
Heat check successful.
21-6. Leopards by 15. Laura tries to drive on Dodson. Can't get it done. Brown gets it back. Calling for Hicks. Now Hicks gets it low post left side, and Torres will pick up the foul. And that's the 15th foul, but this will be on the shot anyway. With a minute left to go here in the first quarter, and Hicks heads to the line. First free throws of the night for Pauls Valley. And that one will not go. Too strong off the back iron. Torres gets a breather, and Ivan Valenciano checks in. We're going to go with the smallest lineup we've got.
But it's quick.
It is super quick. Carter Hicks hits the second free throw to make it 21-7. That stopped a 6-0 run from the Leopards.
Yeah, with Valenciano and Hernandez both in the game, that's a quick little lineup. Those guys can jet.
Well, the Leopards have it with 1 minute left. I wonder if you're looking for a final shot here. You're up by 14. Hernandez on the handle.
Yeah,
Pauls Valley's back in a man. Number 5 is Braxton Brumley, who's checked in. Taylor has the basketball. He'll back up. Waits for a screen from Thought. Turned down to 3. Got it right back from Hernandez.
Nice.
No
look pass.
No. Oh. Rebound tipped around. Boy, Thought nearly bounced that one off the rim right back to himself, but finally was pulled down by Ty Horn, who was in the ball game. Right wing Holloway fires a quick 3 that won't drop. Taylor pulls down the miss for the Leopards. So now 18 seconds left in the basketball with the lead. Here comes Taylor. Flips it back out to Dodson. Taylor gets it back top of the key. Barrett on the defense. Taylor takes it down. No look pass underneath. The reverse layup won't go for Hernandez. Got his own miss. Stolen away by Barrett. Less than a second to go, and the Panthers will not get a shot off. And Lindsay will have a 14-point lead at the end of one. It is 21-7 behind 4 3-pointers from Creed Taylor to lead the way with 12 for all scorers.
Exciting start.
I like it. We'll send it over to JD. We'll take a timeout. We're back with more Leopard basketball presented by the American Exchange Bank here on KBLP Live.
American Exchange Bank, right here in Lindsay, is a locally owned and operated community bank that believes in just that. You, a community of fellow Leopards. We love our customers. We feel very grateful for each one. So if you are looking for a safe place to put your money, need help achieving that next dream project, or are simply looking for a different banking experience, give us a call at 405-756-3101. We look forward to serving you each day. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Lingman Incorporated is a proud supporter of the Lindsay community. We hope you'll keep us in mind for all your oil-filled electrical needs. You can give us a call at 405-756-4773.
Leopard scored 21 in that quarter with 5 threes. Hunter Russell had one, but Creed Taylor had 4.
Yes, he did.
And it is 21-7 Leopards, and they will also have the ball to start this second quarter. Thought stays in the game. Leopards are going to stay with this small lineup. Panthers have taken Hicks out of the game, too, to match up with this smaller lineup for the Leopards.
Oh, no.
Hernandez saved by Valenciano.
He wanted Fott right there, and Fott went somewhere else.
Oh, nice move down the lane, and Hernandez can't get it to drop on the finish. Brown will claim it for the Panthers. They go quick the other way. Horn dribbles to the top of the key. Now goes to Holloway. Picked up by Thought inside. The drive down the baseline, short off the front of the rim for Horn, and Valenciano pulls down a miss. Hernandez to Russell on the right wing. Back up top, Taylor. Step back, turned it over to Valenciano, who did literally turn it over.
One-on-one
and
here.
In transition. Oh, Taylor with a great defensive play on the other end. Taylor wide open, 3 on the way. Oh, back iron that one. I think he rushed that one a little bit. Horn will pull it down for the Panthers, and then stolen away, and tough fall from Hernandez. The foul there, I believe, is going to be on Barrett after Hernandez came back up with a basketball. That's the second on Barrett. First team foul here in the second quarter, and yeah, he didn't even get that one to the rim. That one, you know how bad that fall hurt when he didn't even get that free throw to the rim. Starters all return for the Panthers as Torres checks back in.
Got that one.
So Hernandez goes 1 for 2 at the line to make it 22-7 Leopards. 6:45 left in the first half. Lara sends it right wing. Patton, lob inside for Hicks. Too long on the lob, out of bounds. Turnover number 8 on Pauls Valley.
They really had a hard time getting it in to Hicks, and I don't know if it's something Torres is doing there. If bad hands, the passes don't look bad, but certainly is contested by Torres every time, giving him a hard time. So Hicks is just the 3 points so far in this game.
Hernandez works around the double screen, pulls it back out. Taylor left side, or give me right side. 3 on the way. That one's too strong and over the top of the backboard. So they set that one up to get the look for Taylor, and it was there, but he's now missed a couple in a row after he hit 4 in a row. Lara on the handle. Valenciano with the defense. Works to the right wing, gets all the way to the elbow, but can't get it over Torres, and then Hicks had it batted out of his hands. Russell thought he had all ball on that one, but Hunter will pick up the foul. His second will be the first team foul here in the quarter, but that puts Hicks back at the line. 1 for 2 his last trip. And he'll knock the front end down on that one. He's got 4 points in the ball game. Cuts the Leopard lead down to 14. Hicks short with the second free throw. Hernandez pulls down a miss. He is on the move, stops right wing, flips behind him to Russell. 3 on the way. Yeah! Hunter Russell for 3. His second, he's got 7. The Leopard lead is back up to 17. Floater from Brown won't go. Torres, the Leopards in transition. Valenciano, no. Rebound loose, and Russell will track it down. Hernandez right wing, drives into the lane, triple teamed. Russell quickly into the corner. Valenciano back out to Torres. Torres lost the handle. Taylor came up with it, got it back to Torres, and Torres dribbled it off of his foot out of bounds.
Beautiful pass right there to Gus. It was too close to the baseline there for a shot. Dribbled it off his foot, trying to avoid that baseline. They are moving the basketball, though.
17-point lead. Their biggest of the game. Here comes Lara the other way. The double team comes. And Taylor with the steal. And he should get an easy left-hander. Here he got it. Turnover number 9 leads to a 2-point basket and another Pauls Valley timeout. As Taylor has 14 in the game and the Leopard lead is 19 with 5:16 left to go. Let's take a 30-second timeout. We'll come back after this. Leopard basketball is presented by the American Exchange Bank on KBLP Live.
For all your construction needs, give Brad Taylor a call with B&S Construction at 1-405-428-0039. B&S Construction specializes in concrete pads, sidewalks, and metal buildings of all sizes. Call Brad today for a free estimate. The crew at B&S Construction would like to wish the Leopards a safe and successful season. Go Lindsay!
.5:16 left to go here in the first half. Leopards with a 19-point lead. It's 27-8. Lindsay on top of the Pauls Valley Panthers. It will be Panther basketball out of the timeout. Amari Jackson is back in the ball game, and he'll give it into Lara to bring up the floor. Valenciano waits at midcourt. Jackson gets it from him left wing. Got it to Hicks at the left elbow. The no-look pass inside is stolen away as Russell comes away with a miss. Stops, gives it up to Hernandez between the circles. He'll set the offense. Taylor right wing. 3-ball on the way. No, back iron, and Hicks with the long miss. Jackson sends it over to Lara. Drives to the right wing. The trap stays with him. And see if the Leopards can pull it over here. No, he bounces it off of Taylor out of bounds.
Yeah, nice trap right there. Left him no choice.
Oh, and they're going to end up calling a foul on Valenciano over there.
I don't see it, man. I didn't see it.
His first, team's second. Lara will inbound from the sideline. Gets it out to Jackson. Sends it over left side to Wood. Inside Lara has Valenciano behind him. Hicks at the elbow. Goes to the free throw line, down the lane, and Reg Patton got his first basket of the game and the first basket in a while for the Panthers. 27-10. Leopards on top. Free throw line, Torres out between the circles. Russell drives to the right wing, hands it to Taylor. Taylor around the Torres screen, backs up. He's got Hicks on him now. They need to go back inside, and Taylor drives around Hicks. Should have been a foul right there. No call, but Torres fights for the miss, and Taylor dives on the floor, slides into the Pauls Valley bench trying to save it, but it'll go out of bounds. Turnover, Leopards. That's their number 8 here in the first half.
Outstanding effort there. Good drive by Creed. Really should have picked up a foul right there, but didn't go our way.
I like the plan there. Switch it off and get Hicks on Taylor.
Absolutely.
Up top, Patton drives to the elbow right side. Stolen by Valenciano, and Torres will come up with it. The pass down the floor. Taylor.
Risky pass.
Risky pass. Valenciano up top for
Torres.
Torres
Wanted the 3-ball.
No, he wanted that so bad. Russell back
Take
up.
it, boy.
Lob down underneath. Baseline. Hernandez steps through over the front of the rim. Can't get it to drop. Dives on the floor, knocks it loose, but it'll be tracked down in the corner by Alex Lara. Ahead, Jackson on the right wing, looking inside at Hicks, who got everybody way down deep. And again, you can't let him catch it that deep.
No, if he gets a clean catch right there and got both of his feet on the ground, he's going to be hard to stop. Again, done a good job denying him the passes so far. So, I mean, he really hasn't been that much of a factor in the game for 6 points so far.
Yeah, he is their leading scorer, but they've only
he's half the points.
Half their points, right. 3 minutes left in the half.
But again, for a 6'7" guy in high school basketball, I mean, these are guys that have 30-point basketball games a lot of times.
Right. Torres, top of the key. Back to Russell as they'll reset. And we'll have a timeout called by Coach Boyer. Want to talk this one over. The Leopard lead was 19. It's down to 15 with 2:46 left to go in the half. We'll take a timeout with them. We'll come back to Pauls Valley right after this. This is Leopard basketball. It is presented by the American Exchange Bank on KBLP Live.
BC Factoring and Finance is a local, family-owned finance company. We assist small businesses with flexible and creative financing solutions to meet their cash flow needs. Call us to discuss ways we can help free up your time to focus on building your business. Visit us online at bcfactoring.com or give us a call at 405-259-2104. Go, Lindsay!
.246 left to go in the first half. It is 27-12. Leopards with the lead and the basketball as we come out of the timeout. And they'll bring it in front of the Panther bench. Hernandez, Russell, Valenciano, Torres, and Taylor on the floor for the Leopards. looking for Torres. They sent it up top to Russell instead, and they'll set it up from there. Wood has the defense on Hernandez. Russell to Torres. Back over to Taylor, right wing. Spin move around. Man, left-hander over the front of the rim. Too much, but got his own miss if he can ever come up with it. It's loose on the floor. Brown and Taylor. It's like a football rolling around on the floor, and nobody could come up with it. And I think they're going to end up calling a foul on Colby Barrett out of all of that from Pauls Valley. Barrett just picked up his third. It's the second team foul here in the second quarter. Russell in the backcourt off the inbounds. Gives it back across Hernandez. Left elbow, the handoff to Valenciano, and I'm not sure what
I don't know what he saw there.
But whoever he was throwing it to over there was not wearing a Lindsay Leopard uniform.
No, and he was very tall.
That is turnover number 10 on the Leopards, though. They're going to have to get that under control. Can afford a couple of those with a 15-point lead, but not many. Jackson, the steal from Hernandez, and Jackson with the push to try to get it back. And Jackson's second.
Mono just flat reached in there and got it. Picked his pocket. So quick. Quick hands, quick feet.
That's the 10th turnover on Pauls Valley. Dodson checks back in for the Leopards. Valenciano checks out. Hernandez will bring it across. Sends it over to Russell left side. Back to Dodson between the circles. Hernandez right side. Taylor top of the key. Turned down to three. Drove the lane. Left-hander hesitates. Can't get it to drop. Torres with the miss. Takes Hicks. Goes back to the left hand. That one won't go. The tip from Hernandez didn't go. And then a second put back from Torres over the backboard, but he's fouled in the process, and that'll be foul number 1 on Carter Hicks. Team foul number 4. But Torres heads to the line to shoot 2. Was 1 for 2 his first trip to the line, and he misses the front end of this pair of free throws. He's got 3 points in the game. Leopard's hanging on to a 15-point lead at 27-12, a minute 40 left to go here in the first half. Torres' second one was too strong, and Hicks towers over Hernandez to come away with that miss. Brown sends it back out to Jackson. Holloway into the right corner. Wood back out to Brown on the right wing. The lob inside Hicks. Pushed off his mark by Torres. Back out to Wood. Wood into the lane. Let him drive in behind that screen from Hicks to put it in.
Well, you've got Torres committed to handling Hicks right there, so it's hard for him to come over and help in that situation. Just left it wide open there for Wood.
Taylor all alone, top of the key for 3, and he got it. Number 5 on the night, and he pushes the lead back to 16. 30-14.
Better not leave that young man unattended.
Not tonight. Hicks stripped by Hernandez as Torres actually went around to try to front Hicks that time. Right. They lobbed it over the top, and Hernandez whistled for foul number 2. And that is team foul number 3, so no free throws here. And here comes another dead-eye shooter off the bench. That is number 11, Zach Howie, who will check in for Hernandez. The lob up top to Hicks off the inbounds. Right wing Wood, send it back up top. Brown gets it back between the circles, tries to drive in on Taylor, and Taylor's going to get whistled for the foul. I thought he had pretty good defense there. But Creed's going to pick up foul number 1, team foul number 4. But they're going to put Brody Brown at the free throw line. He's scoreless tonight. But has a couple of free throws coming up here. He'll knock that one down. This is just free throws 5 and 6 for Pauls Valley here in the first half. .36 seconds left before halftime. As Brown goes 2 for 2 at the line. And the lead for the Leopards is 14. Taylor will walk it up.
Probably go for one shot here, 30 seconds left.
You would think. Torres comes to set the screen for Taylor. And he'll rescreen. Taylor goes to the right. Now he's got Hicks on him. That was the matchup they wanted. Now he'll drive in, gets into the lane, and he'll get fouled on the drive.
Yep, got to reach in.
Alex Lara. His first 15 foul. That's going to put Creed Taylor at the free throw line. And they did exactly what they wanted to do, get the switch to get Hicks on Taylor out there. And when they went to try to switch back, Taylor took it to the rack. First free throws of the night for Creed. Knocks that one down. That gives him 18 in the half.
That's a pretty good half.
Dodson and Russell check out. Number 15 is Reed Dorman, who has checked in for the Leopards. Thought also returns for Lindsay, along with Valenciano, as Taylor gets ready for his second free throw. And that one won't go. Brown with the miss. 6 seconds left. Holland. The long pass to Wood on the right wing. Down to one. Laura at the buzzer. No, wide right. And the Lindsay Leopards will have a 15-point lead at halftime. 31-16 our score here at halftime. If you want to look at comparison for that quarter, though, the Leopards only outscored Pauls Valley 10-9 in that quarter. There was the 14-point lead at the end of one that pushes them at this one. So
pretty slow quarter that go around. Let's not forget we've got the leading scorer from last week sitting on the bench pretty much that whole half.
That is very true. Cameron did not come back in, so we'll see what happens in the third. But right now, we're going to send it back over to JD. Andrew and I will figure out our officially unofficial stats from the first half. We're back with more from Pauls Valley right after this timeout on KBLP Live.
A friend is someone who knows where you came from. Someone who always shows up when you need them.
Hey, Ben.
Someone who's there for the good times and the challenging ones. With comprehensive insurance policies backed by award-winning customer service, Shelter Insurance is committed to being there when you need us most.
When the unexpected strikes, see Shelter Agent Caleb Smith in Lindsay.
This is Paul Bean, pastor of Calvary Baptist Church, inviting you and your family to join us this Sunday for worship. Bible study classes begin at 9:30 a.m. and worship follows at 10:45 a.m. You're also invited to join us on Wednesday nights for our Wednesday night meal at 5:15 p.m. with classes following at 6 p.m. Come and join us and discover what God is doing at Calvary. We are located at 410 West Chickasaw. You can also visit us on the web at cbclindsay.com.
Craving a taste of authentic Mexico right here in town? Head over to Casa 13. Order to go and settle in for all your Leopard action at home. Now serving breakfast Saturdays and Sundays. Come see us at 110 Southeast 4th Street. Go Leopards!
This is Dr. Matt Shelton with Lindsay Family Dentistry. I'm a 1997 graduate of Lindsay High School and have been practicing dentistry in Lindsay since 2006. We welcome you to come by our dental practice so we can help you and your family with all your dental needs. We offer dental services for everyone at every age, from braces to aligners to crowns, bridges, dentures, and implants. Give us a call today at 405-756-4093 or stop by at 102 Southwest 7th Street and let us give you the healthy, beautiful smile you've always dreamed of.
The City of Lindsay is a proud sponsor of LHS Athletics and Academics and wishes all Leopards and Leopardettes a healthy, happy, successful season.
Clements Insurance provides insurance coverage to best suit your needs. We offer auto, home, farm, life, and business policies. Come by 109 West Chickasaw or call 405-756-2253. Clements Insurance is carrying on the tradition to satisfy you. So come see me, Keith, or Beth. Go Lindsay.
Hey friends, Danny Daniels here. I wanted to take a moment and let you know about a very helpful service that I provide for you and your family in our community. I own and operate Danny Daniels Pest Services, and I would like to ask you to call me the next time you have a need or desire for effective, safe, and affordable pest services. If you have spiders, roaches, ants, fleas, ticks, scorpions, crickets, whatever, I can help. Give me a call at 405-428-3833. That's 405-428-3833. I'd be glad to help.
Attention Lindsay, Design It has a brand new home at 306 South Main, and we can't wait for you to see it. Step into our fresh new space and check out our latest spirit designs to cheer on your favorite local school teams. Whether you're looking for custom apparel, spirit gear, or unique designs that show your school pride, Design It has you covered. Come celebrate our new location today at 306 South Main Street in Lindsay, because at Design It, school spirit starts here.
First Baptist Church of Elmore City is a place where faith, family, and community come together. Whether you're a lifelong believer or just beginning your walk with Christ, you'll find a loving church family here. From Sunday services to Wednesday night fellowship, youth and children's ministries, and local missions, there's a place for everyone at First Baptist Church, Elmore City. Come as you are, we're saving you a seat. Too hot to mow? Too busy to mow? Don't sweat it. Grow and Behold Landscaping meets all your professional lawn care needs for residential and commercial properties. Licensed, insured, always dependable. Whether it's residential mowing and pest control or commercial landscaping, when it grows up, we show up. Call Grow and Behold Landscaping now for your free quote at 405-926-1492. Mention KBLP for a 5% discount on your first service.
Back here at halftime, 31-16, the Leopards with a 15-point lead. Their biggest lead of the game so far has been 19 when they led it at 27-8. But 31-16 our score here at halftime. Look at our unofficial stats presented by Grow and Behold Landscaping. When it grows up, they show up. Remember, if you'll mention KBLP when you call them, they'll give you a I think it's a 10% discount off of your first service, 5% discount off of your first service. So make sure you call Grow and Behold Landscaping. For the Lindsay Leopards, let's start with Falls Valley first. And they had nobody in double figures. Carter Hicks, the Big 6'7" senior, had 6 points to lead the way for Pauls Valley, 4 for Caden Wood, and then 2 for Ethan Holloway, 2 for Amari Jackson. I was going to be 2 for Brody Brown, and 2 for Rich Patton. Rounds out the scoring for the Panthers. I had them 4 of 6 from the charity stripe in the first half. Leopards are led by Creed Taylor, who had 5 threes in that first half. He finishes with 18 here at halftime. Hunter Russell had a couple of threes as well. He finishes with 7 in the first half. 3 from Auguste Torres, 2 from Isaac Cameron, and a free throw from Armando Hernandez rounds out the scoring for Lindsay. They were 4 of 10 from the free throw line in the first half. So if you want to make a couple of bad marks, there's your first one. You got to shoot better than 4 of 10 from the free throw line.
Yep.
Number 2, both teams had 10 turnovers in that first half, but the Leopards are +4 on the glass at 12-8 in the rebounds. We'll talk to Andrew about some of the shooting numbers.
Yes, sir. Team shooting. I'll start with Pauls Valley. They were overall 6 of 18 for 33% from the field. From 2-point range, they were 6 of 16, 38% there, and the other 2 come from 3-point range. That's 0 for 2. Nothing there. From the free throw, they were 67%, 4 of 6 from the charity stripe for the Leopards. From 2-point range, shooting just 3 of 15 for 20%. From 3-point range, though, they were 7 of 14, 50% there. And again, 4 of 10 from the charity stripe, just 40%. Overall, they were 10 of 29 for 34% shooting. And, from 3, that's a great job. A lot of those 2-point shots, the low percentages were due to fouls. I do record those as a shot. I probably shouldn't, but fouled on a lot of those and missed. But much better shooting overall from last week. Again, struggled a little bit. Creed struggled a little bit. Glad to see him get heated up. Hunter's been pretty hot. Hadn't shot a lot, but he's 2 of his 3 shots he made. 2 of those from 3 points. So doing a better job. And again, our leading scorer from last week, sitting on the bench that first half with 2 fouls. I suspect we'll see more of Isaac Cameron coming in, and I bet you he'll contribute some points.
Oh, absolutely. And talk about foul trouble for Lindsay. Cameron did pick up 2. Hunter Russell also picked up a couple. Ivan Valenciano off the bench picked up a couple as well. But Pauls Valley, Colby Barrett, the starting senior for them, had 3 in that first half. And then Reg Patton and Amari Jackson and 2 of the other starters had 2 apiece. So, and I would say probably easily half of their fouls came from frustration fouls, trying to get the ball back after the Leopards has turned them over. So, I think first of all, Gus has done a great job inside on Hicks. I think that's got to continue, and if you get you keep pushing him out from underneath the basket, you don't let him catch it deep, we'll have him under control. But the defense for the Leopards has really done a great job of not letting him have any open looks. I mean, they've just they have pretty well kept him covered up this whole first half.
Yeah, really only a couple of easy buckets for him. For a guy that size, you're gonna get some. I mean, it's going to work out for him from time to time. But again, Gus, doing a great job against a guy that's got him outsized, but he's not out working Mr. Torres. So, he gets credit for some things that don't show up on the scoring stat sheet that are very beneficial in this game. And keeping Hicks basketballs from hitting the bottom of that net tonight is a very big thing for Gus.
Well, Colby Barrett will be back on the floor to start this third quarter. He'll be out there with Brody Brown, Amari Jackson, Carter Hicks, and Reg Patton. Looks like Pauls Valley also has the possession arrow, so they will get the ball to start this third quarter. Torres, Hernandez, Cameron, Taylor, and Russell, the starting 5, will be back on the floor to start this third quarter as well for the Leopards. To Brown to inbound. Jackson awaits, and he'll have it to bring it across. Leopards stay in a man defense. Barrett comes to get it, tries to drive in on Hernandez, went back to the other hand, couldn't get it to drop. Rebound loose on the floor. Jackson picks it up. Lob inside for Hicks, knocked away by Torres. Hernandez on the handle. They'll balance the floor. Cameron comes to get it. No-look pass, and it's stolen away. The Leopards give up 2 off of a turnover that should have never happened there. Cameron never looked. He just expected Taylor to be there.
Yep. Just didn't look before he threw that one. I love the quick passing, but you got to look.
And there is, again, as Michael Cage would say it, forcing the official to put air in that whistle is Armando Hernandez just took Jackson to the rack and said, I'm going to go score or you're going to have to foul me, and he fouled him to pick up foul number 3 for Jackson. First team foul here in this quarter. Hernandez knocks down his first. He's now 2 for 3 at the free throw line. And he'll go 2 for 4. That one won't go, but Cameron pulls down an offensive rebound. Out in the corner, right side, Russell. Back to Cameron. Left wing 3 won't go. Right wing 3, excuse me. And another offensive board as it finally ends up in the hands of Torres. He's going to take the big 6-7.
Oh, nice move, Gus.
Oh, what a move for Torres, but he missed it.
That was a great move right there. Unfortunately, that didn't fall, but, man, that's a nice one.
And there's another one of those. I'm taking it to the rack. Yep. You're going to have to foul me to stop me. And Patton got the basket off of that one. (32-20) Leopards. Left wing Russell underneath. Cameron.
Oh,
rejected, but out of bounds. I mean, he was absolutely rejected there. And it wasn't the first guy. It was when he hung in the air and the second guy had a chance to come behind him and get it.
Yeah, really hard for me not to call a foul on that one.
We're going to get an offensive push there.
With the swat like that, they normally will call a foul.
Torres picks up foul number 2. First team foul on the Leopards here. Patton, the step through, and it won't drop. And Cameron pulls down the miss, and then Patton, again, with the frustration foul, trying to get it back, picks up his third personal. So now you've got Barrett, Patton, and Jackson all with 3 fouls apiece and on the floor. Armando Hernandez brings it up. Oh, underneath. They had Torres, but a great defensive play from Barrett. He just couldn't hang on to it. It'll go out of bounds and stay with the Leopards. Wood will check back in. Jackson's going to check out. Hernandez under his own basket to inbound here. In the lane, and no.
Again, no foul. I thought he swatted his hand right there.
Knocked his arm right there, and they're going to say it's off of the Panthers over here as Taylor forced a wide pass there, and the Leopards get it right back off the turnover. Hernandez walks it up, double high post. Taylor, left elbow, steps back, now retreats, goes back to the rack, lays it up with the left hand, and it's good. Taylor with 20 in the game now. The Leopard lead back to 14. The left corner, Patton drives in over the front of the rim. No. Cameron with the rebound. Ahead to Taylor. Stops, three-pointer on the way. It's good!
Busted that one.
37-20, the lead back to 17 for the Leopards. 5:05 left to go here in the third quarter. Brown lost it off of his leg, out of bounds. Leopards force turnover number 13. And speaking of 13, number 13, Alex Lauro. These, again, internet bug, it bit us. We lost it, we're back, and what you missed was a couple of great plays. What you missed was a really nice in-transition layup from Creed Taylor. And then at the other end, the Leopards will pick up the foul and send the Kobe Barrett to the free throw line to shoot 2. The foul called on Torres. That is his third. 4th team foul on the Leopards here in the third quarter, and Barrett knocks down the front end of 2 free throws. Holloway checks back in the ball game as Reg Patton will have a seat. Barrett readies for his second one. That one will also go. He's got 4 in the game, and it's 41-22. Leopards still have a 19-point lead. Biggest of the lead was 21 just a moment ago at 41-20. Dodson left wing Cameron. Back up top Russell. Back over to Taylor. Turned down to 3. Double team, sends it across to Dodson in the lane. Left it short. Rebound pulled down by Braxton Brumley. Amari Jackson will bring it up. Sends it to Brumley over on the left wing. Back up top Aguilar. Inside Hicks. Turns around the left hand. Can't get it to go. Thought though. Caught with the contact on the arm, will send the big Carter Hicks to the free throw line for the 3rd time tonight. He is 2 of 4 from the free throw line tonight, had just 6 points in the first half. And Hicks misses that free throw. Short on the second free throw as well, but Holloway will track down a long offensive rebound. Up top, down in the lane, could not get the shot to go from Brumley, but Hicks was right there to clean it up and put it back in. 41-24, Leopard lead down to 17. Dodson on the handle. Between the circles, Thought tried to get the dribble handoff to Creed Taylor, and Leopards with the turnover. Holloway all the way into the left corner. 3 ball on the way off the back iron. No good from Aguilar. Rebound by Thought. Cameron Stops, sends it over to Dodson, right wing. A nice move down the lane, over the front of the rim.
There we go.
Nice move from Maverick Dodson. 43-24, Leopards by 19. We approach a minute 45 left to go, and we'll get an offensive foul called on Braxton Brumley underneath. His first will be the team's team's third. I'm looking at the Leopard side instead of the Pauls Valley side. Leopards have already got 5 here in the quarter. Russell around the screen from Taylor. Back to Taylor. Taylor goes to work on Jackson. Got a screen from Thought. Couldn't get it to go. What a rebound by Thought, and he put it back in.
Great job. Nice rebound. Easy putback. And he's on the board.
Matches the biggest lead of the Leopards at 21. There's a 3 from the right wing that won't go from Holloway, but Thought again trying to get Hicks off the glass, picks up the foul, and that should put Hicks at the free throw line. Was just there, missed them both. See what he does here. That one he got to go. He's got 9 in the ball game now. Still the leading scorer for Pauls Valley, as he cuts the lead to 20. And that one will also go. He's in double figures with 10. And he will head to the bench as subs come back in. Patton back in the game along with Barrett. Russell will bring it up for the Leopards. A minute 10 left in the third. And again, we're going to get an offensive foul called on setting the screen. Thought whistled for foul number 3.
Oh, almost a travel there. He's lucky to keep the foot down.
Barrett got it over on the wing, and the 3 ball rattles out for Brown, and Thought, huge rebound right there. Here comes Cameron the other way, picked up by Patton. Takes him baseline,
nice
spin move off the glass high. Brown able to come up with a rebound and get it to a teammate. Nearly threw it away, though. Barrett does save it. Here comes Barrett with a full head of steam into the lane. Holloway missed the shot. Russell with Barrett hanging all over his back. Pulls down a miss with no whistle. Oh, what a pass from Taylor in the lane for Dodson, and Holloway, should pick up that one. Ethan Holloway's first, I believe. 4th team foul, so we're not shooting free throws yet. Wood will check back in for Barrett, and Laura checks back in for Patton for the Panthers. And Maverick Dodson stands underneath his own basket to trigger in with 24 seconds left in the third. Cameron, low post, left side, double team. Tries to step through, goes back the other way. Over the front.
Good patience right there from Isaac to wait for an opening.
Back to a 21-point lead. Holloway baseline jumper is short. Rebound is tipped. Back out. Wood comes up with it. Baseline left side. Down to 3 seconds. Down to 2 seconds. 3 at the buzzer. Won't drop for Caden Wood. And the Leopards have their biggest lead matched. They've had it 3 different times at 21, and that's what it is here at the end of 3. 47-26 our score. We'll have the 4th quarter right after this. This is Leopard basketball presented by the American Exchange Bank on KBLP Live.
Get your game day or any day off to a great start with Hot Mess Coffee at 213 South Main in Lindsay. Hot Mess Coffee Co. offers coffees, lattes, teas, and other tasty beverages, plus great food too. Good luck to the Lindsay Leopards from Hot Mess Coffee Co. and Java House Realty at 213 South Main in Lindsay.
Legacy Roofing is a family-owned and operated business that serves Lindsay, Oklahoma and surrounding areas. We specialize in getting your home back to its best, whether it be annual wear and tear or storm damage. We don't just fix roofs, we take care of your home. Legacy Roofing, family-owned, community-focused, and always here for you. Call us today for a free estimate at 405-756-8855 and let us protect your home with the care it deserves.
We'll get ready to start the fourth quarter. The Panthers will have the basketball, and they trail the Lindsay Leopards 47-26. By the way, I got a text earlier about the game on the 19th, next Friday. As we get ready to go here, they are moving the game time up to 3 o'clock for the varsity games.
All right.
No JV games. They're out of school that day, and so they moved the game up to 3 o'clock. I think there's another big game going on that day. Could have something to do with that.
I think I heard of, I don't know, some college playoff game of some kind.
Something like that. Leopards could not come up with that rebound. It ended up in the hands of Brody Brown, and Maverick Dodson had to pick up the foul to keep him from getting an easy basket, so he'll have to earn it from the charity stripe. Brown picks up the first foul of this fourth quarter. Excuse me, Dodson does. Brown to the free throw line, knocks down the front end. He's now 3 for 3 at the line. That's all of his points. And Brown ends up perfect at the line, 4 for 4. 47-28. Full court man pressure from the Panthers now. They'll trap. Russell has away to Taylor. Picked up by Barrett. Torres comes to set the screen. Now he calls for Dodson to come get it. Get pass over to Cameron. Cameron goes to work on Patton. Spin move at the free throw line. Sends it back out. Dodson down low post left side for Torres. Back out to Dodson. Wide open three. Just missed. Rebound is loose, and Russell will track it down in the backcourt. Dodson left corner. I think that one got partially tipped by Patton. But Torres, the rebound and the putback. Timeout on the floor. And I'm going to go back and do an announcement again. I thought I had more time earlier, but I'll read this again. Next Friday the 19th, we're moving games up to 3 o'clock for varsity girls. No JV games. That's what Clinton wanted to do.
Well, I'm not too upset about it, man. And for the ones that don't know what we're talking about, it's OU Alabama that night in NCAA playoffs, 7 o'clock kickoff. So happy to get those high school games over a little bit early.
And again, I think they're out of school that day anyway.
Right.
I think so. It really didn't matter anything from a school standpoint.
Unfortunately, wait, no, I am off of work that day, so
I am too.
We can still get her covered.
We can make it happen.
Kevin says he'll check and see if he can get off.
Oh, they pulled the chair out from under Hicks, and he missed the pass. Turnover, Pauls Valley. Dodson works on Brown. Sends it back out to Russell near the half line. He got away from Barrett. Gets to the elbow. There
we go. He's
the
got an
backdoor
opening.
Cut. Cameron hesitates but had it stripped. So here comes Barrett after the turnover. Oh, Torres played that perfectly. Brown.
And no foul there. They locked arms.
Oh, the Euro step and the left-hander from Taylor. 51-28. Leopards now by 23. That is their biggest lead of the game. Patton on the move. Inside. Hicks back to Patton. Work it back to Barrett. He'll drive in. Laid it up off the front of the rim. No good. Taylor pushes the other way. He'll pull back. Wait for the screen from Cameron. The screen from Torres. Now he's got the matchup he wanted. They want to get to Torres underneath. They do. Low post right side. Spin move. Double team. The reverse layup. Did everything but go down, but Cameron saved it. tried to bounce it off of a Pauls Valley player, but they avoided it and ends up going out of bounds. That'll go as turnover number 5.
I think it glanced just a little bit off of one of the Pauls Valley players, but close enough not to call.
So Dodson will check out. Hernandez back in for the Leopards as Jackson brings it up, sends it to the right wing. Again, Hicks got down low, and you can't let him catch it that deep. Torres picks up the foul. That'll be his 4th. And I don't argue that contact, but again, it's like they had let them play the first couple of minutes here, and now all of a sudden you're going to call that. So, yeah. So Torres sends Hicks back to the line. This will be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. This will be free throws 11. Or excuse me, 9 and 10. And he does hit the first one. He's hit his last 3 after he missed the 3 before that. If he hits this one, he'll be checking out. Ethan Holloway waits at the scorer's table to check in. I think Hicks missed that one on purpose. He wasn't ready to come out of the game. So, Hernandez flips it to Russell. Yeah. Thought with it. Looks to drive in on the big man. Steps through, sends it out to Cameron. Cameron drives baseline. Jumper on the way, too strong. Thought comes flying in.
He sure did.
Missed the rebound.
Wow.
All the way to the left corner for Brody Brown, and he got past Hernandez and laid it up and in. Just his first field goal of the game. 51-31. Leopards by 20. Fought. Double team. Laid it up too strong.
Fantastic move right there.
Jackson, the layup at the other end. 51-33, the lead down to 18. 4.5 left in the ball game as Hernandez will pull it back. He'll take Jackson all the way to the rack. Basket will not count. They're going to say Jackson fouled on the drive. That'll be foul number 4 on Amari Jackson. Just the first team foul here in the fourth quarter, though, so no free throws here. Now Hicks will check out, and Ethan Holloway, the freshman, checks in. Oh, Hernandez.
Look at that.
Off the back of Jackson
goodness.
and put it in. The first field goal of the game from Hernandez was the best one of the game. Brown looks to drive in, lost it, fouled going up.
Looks like it'll be on Fott.
And if that is, that'll be his 4th. Actually, I think they called that on Taylor.
Okay.
Nope. They called it on Isaac Cameron. I missed it all the way around. Cameron's 3rd, second team foul, but puts Brody Brown right back at the free throw line, where he is now 5 out of 5 at the line. 53-34. Leopard still hanging on to a 19-point lead as Brown readies for a second free throw. We've got 4:07 left in the ball game. And Brown left that one a little short. Thought cleans the rebound. Again, full court pressure here as Brumley picks up Hernandez in the backcourt. Hernandez all the way to the rack. Got it!
Put some English on that one. Got it to roll in.
What a move. Hernandez got around Brumley and just took it all the way to the rack. He forced Patton to pick up his 4th personal. Second team foul in the quarter, but the and one is good from Hernandez. 56-34. Leopards by 22. Brown out to Brumley, right wing. Back up top, Patton looks to drive in on Cameron, cut off on the drive. Back out to Brown. Brown steps through, sends it out to Brumley, left corner. It's rejected by Hunter Russell, but out of bounds. So Pauls Valley from the corner, the inbound here. Brumley will step out. Inbound, Brody Brown in the corner. Back out, Barrett looks to drive down. Taylor tried to take the charge, and he got it. I really thought they wouldn't call that because Taylor started leaning before he got there. But they got the charge called on Barrett. That'll be his 4th and the team's 3rd. Russell will inbound again. Full court pressure, man pressure here. Hernandez works on Brumley. And they're going to get Brumley with the reach in. That'll be his 2nd, the team's 4th, so no free throws yet. We're down to 3:21 left in the ball game. The Leopards still with a 22-point lead. Gus Torres returns. Hicks will also go back. No, coach says, well, wait a minute. Yeah, go ahead. No, maybe not. Thought will check out. He's put in some big-time minutes in there.
He has. Fought's done a fantastic job, and I'm impressed by his moves down there on the offensive end.
Yeah. Inbound. Torres, Taylor down the left side of the lane, underneath with the scoop shot. He got it to go.
Beautiful scoop. Nice job.
58-34. Leopard lead at 24, their biggest of the game. And Hernandez nearly came up with the steal right there. Brown thought about the 3. Hicks inside, turns around on Torres. The hook shot is short. They can't grab the rebound, though, and Hicks comes back up with it. The 3 from the top of the key won't go for Barrett, and Hernandez pulls down the miss. Taylor, right wing, hesitates, drove around Holloway, and again lays it off the glass. 60-34. This is a 7-0 run from the Leopards. Hicks got that little baby hook to go that time. 60-36. Leopards with the lead, 2:20 left. Hernandez works on Brumley again, nearly lost it, got it back out to Torres. The backdoor cut from Taylor.
Oh, just a little bit behind.
Great defense right there from Barrett, though. And Torres nearly forced another turnover. Subs coming in for the Leopards. Starters are done with 2:06 left to go and a 24-point lead. Dotson, Valenciano returns. Zach Howey, Tug Thought, and Reed Dorman. And a big hand for the starters for the Leopard as they head to the bench.
Well deserved.
Kidding. Amari Jackson brings it in, sends it to Brown. Inside, Hicks turns around on Thought, too strong, but Jackson's on the backside. And I think they're going to get Jackson with the push off. And it'll be free throws, and that should be number 5 on Amari Jackson. So he will foul out with 1:55 left in the ball game. Had just 2 points in the game. So Zach Howey heads to the free throw line.
We just had Abel Williams and Hudson Harris also check in while you were looking at your stat
while
sheet
I was
there.
writing down. And Howey misses the front end of the free throw, and Kevin Scruggs owes me $100 because he said, I bet you $100 he hits it.
He did.
Yeah.
Got her then.
Double or nothing to that one, so I guess he doesn't owe me anything. 1 for 2 at the line for Zach Howey. Subs in for Paul's Valley as well. Cash Lopez, number 14. And just turnover another end. Here comes Valenciano. Oh, Dorman, no. Left it short. The Leopards come up with a turnover. Now can he get it to go? Yes, and the foul. Reed Dorman in transition. Gets the basket and the foul. And that'll get number 40, Cade Williams, in the game. Valenciano checks out.
Cade always draws the cheers when he hits the court.
Free throw up and good for Reed Dorman. He's got 3 in the game. It's 64-36. Up top, number 21, that's Brian Keller. Keller on the handle against Harris. Free throw line jumper, short. Rebound pulled down by Xavier Barajas. Here comes Howie the other way. Nice move, got to the free throw line. Dorman left wing. Up top, Williams. Back to Harris, right side. Dribbles to the free throw line, backs it up. Spin move in the lane, back out to Howie. Howie down the lane. Williams baseline, tried to go underneath, got cut off there. Sends it back out to Howie, top of the key. Howie, the floater in the lane, left it short, and a rebound pulled down by Keller.
Subs moving the ball well.
Low, they do. Yeah. Up top, Lopez down the lane. Blocked by Williams. Here comes Dorman. Baseline for Abel Williams, and it's knocked out of bounds. So stays with the Leopards with 16 seconds left. And the Leopards hanging on to a 28-point lead. In the corner, Howie. Down the baseline, up and in! Turned down to 3 for an easy layup. 30-point lead for the Leopards as the clock runs down on the Panthers, and that'll do it. 66-36. Huge win for the Lindsay Leopards to improve to 2-0 on the season. So Lindsay Leopards go to 2-0. Pauls Valley will drop to 1-2 on the season. Great game by the Leopards. We're going to send it back over to JD. We'll take a timeout, our officially unofficial stats, and we'll wrap it up from Pauls Valley right after this on KBLP Live.
American Exchange Bank, right here in Lindsay, is a locally owned and operated community bank that believes in just that, you, a community of fellow Leopards. We love our customers. We feel very grateful for each one. So if you are looking for a safe place to put your money, need help achieving that next dream project, or are simply looking for a different banking experience, give us a call at 405-756-3101. We look forward to serving you each day. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Hey Leopard fans, this is Nick Johnson from First Baptist Church Lindsay. At First Baptist Church, we are a family ministry and desire to faithfully proclaim the gospel in Lindsay and beyond. We would like to invite you to join us every Sunday for worship at 9 a.m. and Sunday school following at 10:15. Our Wednesday evening activities start with dinner at 5:50, and then we have Bible studies for children, youth, and adults starting at 6:30. First Baptist Church is proud to support the Lindsay Leopards, and we wish all of our student athletes a successful season. From all of us at First Baptist Church Lindsay, go Leopards!
Lindsay Municipal Hospital is dedicated to providing quality service to our local community, and we're wishing our Leopards and Leopardettes a healthy and successful basketball season. Go Leopards! Sharon's Beauty Salon is your hometown stop for all of your salon needs. Give us a call or come by the salon to make an appointment. Go Leopards! Looking for your next adventure? Head to Morris Motorsports in Chickasha. We carry top brands like Polaris, Can-Am, Kawasaki, and Honda. Plus, we offer a full-service and parts department. Whether it's ATVs, side-by-sides, motorcycles, or accessories, we've got what you're looking for. Visit morrismotorsports.com or give us a call at 405-224-6113. At Morris Motorsports, we don't just sell machines, we sell fun.
Sooner Valve Repair in Lindsay would like to wish the Lindsay Leopards and Leopardettes all the best during this season. When in need of a valve repair, come by Sooner Valve Repair at 106 Southwest 9th Street in Lindsay, Oklahoma, or call 405-756-1599. Good luck, Leopards, from Sooner Valve Repair in Lindsay.
Lindsay United Methodist Church is a community of believers in Jesus Christ who gather together to live their lives devoted to God and being connected with our neighbors through a shared faith and biblical foundation. We'd love to invite you for our Sunday worship. Services are 10:55 a.m. to 12 p.m. Come see us at 114 West Chickasaw Street, right here in Lindsay, Oklahoma.
At Rural Electric Cooperative, we're committed to providing electric power and opportunity to the many areas our members call home. That includes supporting youth programs that teach life skills and build character. With REC, you're more than a customer, you're a member owner. And that's why we're always working hard to provide you with the most dependable electric power possible. As a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, REC is dedicated to providing the best service possible and supporting the communities in our service area.
Back to wrap it up from Pauls Valley, and a 30-point win for the Lindsay Leopards, 66-36, the final score in this one. And before we get to the stats, I want to make sure that I clarify everything from the schedule, because I felt like I was trying to rush through that and I didn't make it all super plain and clear. But again, this week, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, the Leopards and Leopardettes will be in the Tishomingo Boyd Hauser Invitational Tournament. The Leopardettes will play Tishomingo 6:30 on Thursday. The boys will play Calera. That game will be at 5:10 on Thursday. So that'll be the next time we see the Leopards and Leopardettes will be over there at Tishomingo coming up on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday in that tournament there in Tish. Then coming up next week, the Leopards and Leopardettes are travel down to Marlow to take on the Outlaws and Lady Outlaws on the 16th. But then on the 19th, so we're talking about a week from Friday on the 19th, make sure you make note of this. The game against Clinton is at Lindsay. It's against Clinton, but because the kids are out of school anyway, and because there is the OU Alabama game, it's playing that night, and everybody wants to get home to watch Alabama get beat. So they want to move that game up. So that game will be played at 3 o'clock on Friday the 19th. So the JV, there will be no JV games, and the varsity games will start at 3 o'clock with the girls. So that'll be on the 19th. So make sure you make note of that schedule change. One other change that I'm not sure everybody's aware of, and I don't know if it was just our schedule that was bad, but the Bridge Creek games that are coming up after the break also have swapped locations. So the game on January 13th that was supposed to, I think our schedule says that one's at Bridge Creek, is actually at Lindsay. And then the next game for the Bridge Creek game, I think, was sometime in February. I should have written all this down before I started talking about that. I had the schedule in front of me, and I put it on my phone, and now I thought I could find it on my phone, which is the other Bridge Creek game. But the 13th will be at Lindsay, so whenever the next game for Bridge Creek will be at Bridge Creek. And I think that's backwards on the February 10th. So the February 10th game will be at Bridge Creek. And I think you may have if you look at your calendar, make sure those are right. So the January 13th game is at home. Then the game on February 10th at Bridge Creek. And then one last one to make sure you make note of, January 16th is the makeup game for the Davis game that was supposed to be last Friday night. So January 16th, Lindsay will travel to Davis to make up that game. All of that being said, yes, that is a Friday, January 16th. We're now going to get to the final numbers. I think I ran my mouth long enough to let Andrew add up all those numbers.
I'm slow at math.
No, there was just a lot that went on in that game.
There was.
Let's talk about Pauls Valley. One player in double figures, and that was the big 6'7" Carter Hicks. He finishes with 13 points in the ball game to lead the way for Pauls Valley. Brody Brown finishes with 7. 4 apiece from 3 different players. Colby Barrett, Reg Patton, and Caden Wood all had 4 apiece. And then 2 apiece from Ethan Holloway and Braxton Brumley. From Amari Jackson and Ethan Holloway. Jackson did foul out there with 1:55 to go in the ballgame with those 2 points. I have Pauls Valley 12 of 18 from the free throw line. The Lindsay Leopards had just one player in double figures, but he had enough for 3 players to be in double figures. Creed Taylor finishes the game with 31 points tonight. Woo. Had 6 threes in the ball game, 5 of those in the first half. He had 1 there in the third quarter, but he finishes with 31 points in the ball game. Had 18 at halftime. And again, nobody else in double figures, but you had 3 players that had 7 apiece. Armando Hernandez, Hunter Russell, and Gus Torres all finished the game with 7 apiece. 4 points from Isaac Cameron, 3 points apiece from Zach Howie and from Reed Dorman, and then 2 apiece from Maverick Dodson and Tug Fott. That rounds out the scoring for the Leopards. I had them 8 of 16 from the charity stripe. Leopards are plus 12 on the glass at 28-16. And both teams end up with 15 turnovers apiece in the ballgame. Well, we'll go talk to Andrew.
All right, team shooting starting with Pauls Valley from 2-point range. They were 12 of 38 for 32%. 0 for 8 from beyond the arc for the Panthers tonight. 12 of 18 is the bright spot for them from free throw line. They stayed at 67% from the first half, so pretty good job there. 12 of 46 overall from the field for 26% shooting. The Leopards from 2-point range, they were 17 of 41 for 41%. That's a 21% improvement from the first half. From 3-point range, they were 8 of 20 for 40%, a slight drop overall. And from free throw, they did improve from 40% up to 50%. They were 8 of 16 there. Total, they were 25 of 61 for 41%, so an improvement there also from the first half. So they got better and better as they went. Man, Creed Taylor, 31 points. So that's quite a job done right there.
Tell you what, you get and again, when he hit 3 in a row without a miss, I think, before he hit that 4th one, and then he hit that one in the second quarter. He hit another one in the third quarter. But you could just tell when he get that first one to go, it was like, okay, I know where it's at now.
Well, and in the second half, I had recorded he went 2-pointer, 3-pointer, 2-pointer, then a miss, and then 2-2-2. So he only had the one miss in the second half out of 7 shots.
Wow.
So really good job.
Very efficient
for Creed right there. And also want to mention Torres. What a job he had tonight. That's a 6'7", large, young man with a lot of growth as far as his basketball prowess goes. But we saw him play as a freshman last year some and did a pretty good job against us. I think they came over and played him some in that Lindsay tournament, as I recall.
Yep.
And he did a pretty good job as a freshman. So as a sophomore, Hicks did you can tell he's improving. It looks like he's leaned up a bit. I think he's going to be somebody to watch here in the next couple of years.
I agree.
But Torres, again, doing a very good job. Tug Fott coming in and doing that job when Gus was getting a breather. I thought Tug did a good job, played some meaningful minutes, and was kind of a wild man out there. Had some good moves on offense. Not a lot of points, but he did score a little bit and did a good job on the defensive end. And really good job by the Leopards overall tonight.
Well, I need to give out some credit for rebounds, too, because you mentioned Tug Fott. He only had 2 points but came up with 4 big boards. Torres with 7 points and 7 rebounds to lead the way on the glass. But Isaac Cameron only had 4 points, sat a lot of that first half when he picked up those 2 quick fouls.
Yeah.
But he still ended up with 6 rebounds on the night. So,
well, and when he came back in, he went to the hoop 2 or 3 times there in a row where we felt like it was a clear foul and they just wouldn't call anything there. So he probably would have should have had an opportunity for at least 6 points there from the charity stripe that he didn't get. But you have nights like that, and it wasn't his night tonight, but it was Creed's night. As long as it's somebody's night, I'm happy.
If you can put a 30-point win in the win column, I'll take it.
Absolutely.
66-36, again, the final score in this one. The Lindsay Leopardettes almost ended up just the opposite. They lost to Pauls Valley 60-26 earlier tonight. Gracie Bray, again, led the way scoring for the Leopardettes as she finished with 5 on the night. And the Leopardettes pretty even scoring all the way across the board, but just too much Pauls Valley. And, again, 28 turnovers in the ballgame. Hurt them again.
Yep.
But, again, the Leopardettes will play over in Tishmingo right after the Leopards play. Leopards, I think it was 5:10, and the Leopardettes at 6:30 over in Tishmingo on Thursday. with that, we're going to get out of here, and I don't believe we're going to be able to make the Tishomingo tournament. So I haven't heard the official word on that.
Yeah, I don't think it's been officially decided. The Thursday, I think we've all been in agreement that we're not going to be able to do that one just due to work and so busy as it is. So getting over there for extra games is kind of tough. Friday, Saturday, I think may still be up in the air a little bit.
See how they fare on those days, and see when they play on Friday and Saturday. But we'll see how things go for the tournament there in Tishomingo. But with that, that's the next time we will see the Leopards and Leopardettes on Thursday. Hopefully, we'll see you over there on Friday or Saturday, or maybe both days. With that, my name is Greg Peary. Thanks for joining us tonight and putting up with the Gremlins again as we were here in Pauls Valley. Andrew, great job.
Thank you, sir. You as well.
J.D. Scruggs does not get enough credit for the work he has to put up with over there. When we get into all of these storms, and he turns on the laptop and he's getting ready to broadcast, and all of a sudden it blue screens and goes down and everything's corrupted, and he has to build it from scratch, and he did it all while we were talking in pregame.
Yep.
So
very impressive.
I tell you what, the man needs some big time credit. But J.D.'s on the live stream. Jason Wallenberg back at our studios.
I get paid so much money.
Yeah. JD is paid so much money. Maybe I need to change jobs, because Kevin doesn't pay me near that one. No, with that, we need to take a big thank you to, again, Jason Wallenberg, to again, Glenn Shoemake. Keep Glenn in your prayers. Glenn's still battling health issues. We want to make sure you keep him in your prayers too, as well. To Paige Sutherland, CC Line, all of those that help us in behind the scenes. My name is Greg Peary. We're going to say goodnight from Pauls Valley before the tunnel lights on us. For all of us at KBLP, we will see you hopefully over in Tishomingo this weekend. Until we do, remember, whatever you do, always be a good sport.
American Exchange Bank, right here in Lindsay, is a locally owned and operated community bank that believes in just that, you, a community of fellow Leopards. We love our customers. We feel very grateful for each one. So if you are looking for a safe place to put your money, need help achieving that next dream project, or are simply looking for a different banking experience, give us a call at 405-756-3101. We look forward to serving you each day. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.